Chelsea are world champs.
World champions.
You lot are already world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
Chelsea are champions of the world.
World champions.
World champions, guys.
Chelsea, congratulations.
World fucking champions.
You have won everything in world football.
Yeah, world champions for 4 years.
Everything in club football.
You're the world champions.
World champions.
You are the world champions.
World champions, yeah. I'm not gonna be one of them like saying, yo, like there's a Tim Pot trophy. It's a pre-season trophy, bro. It's a Club World Cup, man. See the size of that trophy, bro.
Chelsea are going to have a stamp on their chest for 4 years saying world champions.
They're going to have Club World Cup winners for 4 years.
4 fucking years saying world champions.
I try to downplay it like the mad vacating, you get me? But you comes to a point when you're like, you know what, blood? Man can't even, like, if they did a parade, yeah, man can't even knock it, you get me?
World champions.
The champions of the world.
They are the club world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
The best team in the world is now Chelsea Football Club.
Champions of the world.
Chelsea aren't world champions now. Whatever you want to say about them.
They're going to be world champs for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be there 4 years time.
World champions at Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea FC, champions of the world.
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
Yo, people, we are back. We are back. Last stream of the year. And thankfully, this shitty month of December is going to be over and done with after this day as well. So thank God for that. Something to celebrate. Something to celebrate, innit? But big up every single one of you that's locked in. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but we'll figure out as we go along because it's New Year's Eve. I'm literally doing what Fraser's told me. But we're here for another therapy session. We're here to also go through all of the latest stuff about Enzo Maresca's job potentially being in jeopardy. So we're going to get into all of that still. But yeah, big up every single one of you that's in here. Big up Fielder. Fuck, you might actually be correct. Yo, it's crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. Big up to Waved. Big up to Stanford Elite. CB's on his own channel. If he wants to jump on after that, he can. For everyone who's asking why we dipped yesterday, I had 2 videos to do, and I had to step out because I wanted to get a little bit blazed because I fucking needed to. I weren't waiting for anybody. It is what it is. But I already told him we'll settle up. We'll do a 1v1 stream. Can be on his channel or mine. I don't even care too tough. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to pretend that I'm the only one that said something crazy last month and then it went back. See, Reaper, I'm glad you're here, bruv. Man, want to act like I'm the only person that said crazy stuff. And it's now coming back to us. All right, cool. We can do this.
A bit too much stick.
Fucking
A
hell.
lot of the complaints we have.
I went back too far.
Believe I'm saying this.
That's when it'll be their 3-year mark, and you're like, you know what? Are you good or are you
I'm
shit?
saying crazy
You know what I mean?
stuff.
I'll be honest, yeah. This is the first time I've ever said this on camera.
They're the one that brought in Maresca, by the way.
I can't even believe I'm saying this.
Go on.
I think the directors, we've been giving them a bit too much stick.
Fucking hell.
That was after the Barca win. So I can get giddy after the Barca win and be held accountable, but it was only me and everybody else wasn't doing the same shit either. All right, cool. Say less. Say fucking less.
Said this on camera.
And by the way, everyone says there's no beef with CB. CB's cool. I got all the time in the world for him. Big up. But man are not going to pretend that it was just me that went a little bit too far. A lot of us in the fan base did. A lot of us did. And yeah, I'll put my hands up for it. But people aren't going to do judge, jury, and executioner. Like, man shouldn't be there with me in court. But all right, man. All right, cool.
I'll say judge them after this coming summer because that's when it'll be their 3-year mark, and you're like, you know what? Are you good or you
I'll
shit?
own it.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, yeah.
Absolutely.
This is the first time I've ever said this on camera.
They're the one that brought in Maresca, by the way.
I can't even believe I'm saying this.
Go on.
I think the directors, we've been giving them a bit too much stick. Because
Fucking
a
hell.
lot of the complaints
What,
we
you
have
regret,
as a fan
you
base
regret going
is-
to that protest?
The protest.
No, book
I'll be
protest.
real. My only issue as a Chelsea fan was I want to be at the top. I want to win trophies. I want to compete. When we were finishing 12, when we was finishing outside the top 4 back-to-back seasons, that's not the Chelsea I identify with. So from time we won trophies, we're already champions of the world as we speak. Then on top of that,
Oh, but now we don't want to talk about the World Cup. All right.
everyone's complaints was the under-25 model. But you look at the best players in our team. Caicedo under 25. Esteban under 25. Fucking Cole Palmer under 25. A lot of the complaints are about Robert Sanchez as a goalkeeper. He's been top this season. So there's a lot of things. Obviously, the things they've done wrong, which I would say, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying it for the longest. But I think it's fair enough that we need to call a spade a spade. That's all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe I'm saying this. That's what you know.
Yeah, that's calm, man. Sporting directors, we've been too harsh on them. We've been too harsh on them. Cool. That's great and everything. Another one that we can go back and talk about. Another one. We'll go through all the clips.
Nevertheless, bro, the player that we've seen from Garnacho in this last couple of weeks is the player that I knew we were gonna sign.
The player you knew we were going to sign. Goals against Qarabag and Wolves. All right, man.
But nevertheless, bro, the player that we've seen from Garnacho in this last couple of weeks is the player that I knew we were going to sign. So I want my apologies from everyone in the fan base that called me. Because you know what they were saying about me? CB, your brown envelope. CB, the Club World Cup changed you. Oh, Clear Lake have got you under their payroll. Oh my days, you're having conversations with Robert Garnacho. So that's why, oh yeah, they've got you on the payroll. How can you want Garnacho? You want our club to fail. You shouldn't. They questioned my credibility. They said you shouldn't even be the president of Make Chelsea Great Again because you want Garnacho. I told you, man. Lo and behold, you're seeing these performances. I want my apologies. I want the apologies as loud as the disrespect.
Guys. He wants his apologies, guys.
I know what performances. I want my apologies. I want the apologies as loud as the disrespect. Because when I know a player, you need to trust me, bro. I know Bull. I've been knowing Bull from a minute. I told you guys Esteban was going to come and take Lamine Yamal's chain. Everyone was saying to me, CB, you're dragging it. But Esteban's got more goals than Lamine Yamal. It's stuff like this. But we'll wait till Barcelona before we have that conversation. Nevertheless, anyway.
Right, we went to Barcelona. Again, I jumped the gun too early by saying Chelsea are back, and I will own up to it. I will put my hands up and say it. But I'm not going to put my hands up to the same people that said the same thing.
I don't even care. Fuck it, bro. Chelsea are back today, bro. I don't
Whoa.
I'm causing no traffic. Steve, hide your face. He didn't hide his face. I'm causing no traffic and I don't even care. Fuck it, bro. Chelsea are back today, bro. I don't care, bro.
Cool. And I get it, because I got giddy too. I get it. This ain't me trying to act like I was better or I was smarter. But guess what? I got giddy off a big game and a big result. So did you. So did a lot of people in the fan base. And that's why a lot of us are getting cooked right now. Because that's what the game's about. When you talk a big game and the team don't back it up, you get cooked. But I will not be made out to be the only one that was doing that stuff, especially from the same people that were doing it themselves. That's the first thing that I want to say. The first and only thing. I got to get off my chest because it's cool bringing up old videos, old quotes and stuff like that. It's absolutely fine. I've got no issues with it. Hold yourself accountable too. Same man who is saying that we're flip-flopping are admitting to being bought out for Garnacho. All right, man. All right, cool. Say less. Calm. Right. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. I just had to get that one off my chest because you want to clip me, that's fine. I can do the same thing as well. I've been doing the same thing. It's all good. And I will say I'm rattled. You're damn right. It's been a month that has rattled the fucking shit out of me. We've got one fucking win in the whole of December. You are taking the fucking piss out of me. We're going band to band with a Bournemouth side that haven't won in 10 fucking games. It's a joke. It is a fucking joke. But here we are. So we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. It is what it is, man. But Ben, before anyone says anything, there's no beef with CB. CB's my guy. Got no personal problem with him. But you want to bring clips out? I'll bring clips up too. It's all good. It's all good. Shout out the chat, though. Big up every single one of you. The man say Gittins Hive is closed as well. Cool. Cool. I'll put my hands up and say, I got the quality and the strength of this squad as a whole wrong. Absolutely wrong. I'll hold my hands up and say that. There were men in the chat that did try to warn me. I thought things might go a little bit different. I got it wrong. Cool. But we're all in the Dutch pot. We all are. So we're not going to do the whole high and mighty thing. We're not going to do that. Shout out to chat, man. I said, Lewis, what a 90-minute Birches. I don't know because I got too fucking bladdered. You know, again, hands up. It has been a really shit month, bruv. You know when fucking Grizz said football is a humbler? Yo, it's a fucking humbler, mate. But, yes, Saul, we're all in the Dutch pot. All of us. Man, I'm not going to act like everyone called this shit out from the start. Everybody was getting giddy. Everybody was. We're not doing it. We're not fucking doing it today. But it's cool, man. It's cool, man. Man want to put me as the fucking martyr. No. No. We're all the fucking martyrs over here. All of us talked a big game that our team hasn't cashed checks on, and we all have to be held to account for it. That's it. That's it. Myself included. Myself included. And I've been holding Maresca accountable as well. I've said that he has screwed up enough games. So people can't say the whole, oh, you're not talking about Maresca. Oh, you said this 2 weeks ago. I never said that 2 weeks ago. Oh, you're saying, how can Maresca cope with all of this? When I've literally said that Maresca could have done better against Atalanta, he could have done better against Bournemouth. I don't understand why you're saying Palmer is fit to play 90 and we haven't seen him play 90 since then. The red cards. All right, man. Cool. I just think the sporting directors, Igbali, and recruitment has been the biggest issue. That's the main problem. And now we're getting briefings about Maresca's future at Chelsea being plunged into doubt. Shout out to Rahman for bringing that up. I've actually got the whole... I said he's... Yeah, cool. We're both doing it on separate streams. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, Ian, big up, bro. He said the Chelsea owners will not deviate from their high-volume training model. Yeah, this is a load of bollocks. I read through that whole Telegraph article, and it was all just a think piece. It was all just a raging think piece. Like, this whole article, I have it right here. Oh, don't tell me it's a fucking paywall. Here it is. Doubts over the future of... Nope, there is a paywall. Right, we're going to go straight to the clicks, to the little clicks then. Fuck's sakes. Where's my bullet points? Where's the fucking bullet points? Had the whole thing saved. I thought I beat the paywall, but then we lost it. Bear with me, chat. It's actually fucked me off a little bit. Here it is. Doubts over the future of Enzo Maresca, the Chelsea... Oh, we got the whole thing back up again. Doubts over the future of Maresca, the Chelsea head coach, have intensified. Some sections of the home support booed following the damaging draw with Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge, and the reaction will further test the Italians' relationship with the Chelsea ownership. Maresca has given the players 2 days off ahead of Sunday's game against City. Fucking hell. Oh, we gotta go City, no Cucurella Caicedo, calm. And he's still suffering from the illness that prevents him from attending the post-match press conference on Tuesday night. He has recorded just one win in 7 Premier League games, and the team are now faltering in the race for Champions League qualification. This comes against a backdrop of a deteriorating relationship between the club's ownership and Maresca, with all signs clearly pointing towards a summer departure and potentially earlier if results don't improve. Which, again, doesn't sound like anything definitive. There appears no willingness in the aftermath of the Bournemouth result among the Bali-Boli consortium to sack Maresca this week, although the situation is changeable on both sides. Again, massive think piece. The club's owners have made mid-season changes before, with both Tuchel and Graham Potter removed abruptly. All right, man. Cool. Again, another think piece. Another think piece. This shit is lovely. What next? This situation feels different, however, with neither side yet willing currently to make a definitive move towards a parting of the ways. Okay, so nobody's even made a move close to that. The prospect of Maresca walking away from the job currently feels unlikely, whatever he may feel about the situation, with few managers willing to forfeit the compensation that comes with a lucrative sacking. Nevertheless, a high-profile game this weekend against one of the Prem's best sides could again change the picture. Think piece. Comments after the Everton win on December the 13th, that had been the worst 48 hours, continue to fester. The reports linking Maresca with the City job, should Pep leave in the summer, have added tension to an already fraught situation. In many respects, such an outcome would likely suit Chelsea and Maresca. Yeah, sure. Although at this point, there's no guarantee that this is the last season for Guardiola or that Maresca is the favourite to be his successor. The reaction by Cole Palmer to his substitution against Bournemouth, the briefest of handshakes with Maresca, will not help an atmosphere of the club. Look at these men trying to overhype a fucking handshake over a substitution. You joke. The Chelsea owners will not deviate from their high-volume training model with young players signed on long contracts and then either sold or renewed according to performance. Maresca or his successor will have to work in that context. The ownership expects any coach to make that system work and use the players at his disposal. The club's owners, who manage a large and disparate group of investors, take a dim view of any hint of criticism in public, and Maresca will know that. There is nothing in this article that specifically says that his job is in any jeopardy. It is a whole ass think piece. Every little bit of it is a fucking think piece. But all right, man. Like, I think if results don't get any better, yeah, that's cool. We've done the same thing. We've both said what we've had to say. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to have a stream in a couple days' time. We'll figure it out. But as I was saying, because I've just lost my train of thought now, if results don't improve, I wouldn't be surprised if his job's up. I really wouldn't be shocked. You are going to have to find a way to get wins out of somewhere. There is still a ton of winnable games out there, even if Man City is looking fucking Man City-ish. But yeah, I don't believe none of this right now. I haven't seen the Sky Cava one. I want to bring that one up because it was from a minute or two. Yeah, man. Yo, I've already seen the CB stuff. I've brought up my own stuff. If you haven't seen it, go back. Go back. I'll replay the same Barcelona clip. I'll replay the same other one where you said Chelsea were back again. I said the same thing last season. It's all good, man. It's all good. Enzo Maresca is in danger of being sacked if results do not improve. Maresca is unlikely to make it to the end of January unless things turn around. Here we are. I want to know how long Cucurella's out for, how long Caicedo's only got 2 games out, but there is already enough games that you can get results from. After the Man City game, you've got Fulham away, you can fucking win that. Charlton, you're going to win that one. You had better fucking win that one. Arsenal, you had better win that one. What's after the Arsenal game? I think we've got Crystal Palace away. I think. No, it's Brentford at home. Win that one. Paphos, win that one. Crystal Palace away, you can win that one. Napoli's going to be tricky, still winnable. And then you've got West Ham at home. Results should be turning around within the next month. And if they don't turn around, the win-loss record over the last 2 months is going to look fucking crazy. So I wouldn't be too surprised. But ultimately, it seems like all of these briefings are just kind of the obvious. Which is why I just feel like it's yet again just bullshit media shit trying to just rile up the fan base. That's all that I think this shit is. Cucurella out for 6 to 7 weeks. Who said that? Who said? Also, Sai, big up for dropping the memberships, bro. I haven't even seen that. But big up to you, brother. Appreciate that. If you got a membership off him, give thanks. Shout out to John Marson saying Clear Lake turned the Mandem to Receipts FC. Dark. Because we all got giddy. We all did. Myself included. But my narrative is, again, don't do judge, jury, and executioner when you were doing it too. That's it. You were doing it as well. I said I was the first to talk about the sporting directors, but you said after we beat Barca that we've been too harsh on the sporting directors. Okay, man. All right. Big up to Frosted Myth saying sporting directors suck your mother. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Big up to Sai again. Saying, big up, Lewis. Hope you're all good. Happy New Year. Wish you a happy, successful year in 2026. Not for Chelsea. Thank you. Lewis, the chat's timing you out for no reason. Why am man timing out Sai? He's literally giving out free memberships in the chat. Why am man timing him out? The fuck? Yeah, let me change that because I can mod you anyway. HM, I am holding the L. It's just people who want to hold me accountable, who have done the same thing too, can hold it too. That's it. That's it. Like fucking Maldini, for example. He said all season that we can't go for the league. Cool. Cool. He can say what he wants. He got proven correct. He gets to sit on his high horse and look down on everybody. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, man. That is completely fine. But yeah, no one timed him out. Whatever, man's modded anyway. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, that's just cool. You bring the Barca video. I've already said everything I need to say. Guys, stop asking me. We've already spoken about CB. Shout out to CB. There's no beef with him. I brought up what I needed to bring out. He's bringing up what he wants to bring up. That's fine. You don't need to keep telling me about what CB's saying because we're both saying the same shit and we both got our own shows we got to go through. It's all good. It's all good. You, man, just keep smashing up those likes, all of that. And yes, Standards FC, but cool. Garnacho is calm. Garnacho ain't the problem. I got free tickets to a game from Garnacho's brother. All right, calm. Yes, troops, that's it. We're going to bring everybody down with me. You want to try and act like I'm the only problem. Say less. Say less. It's all good. Shout out troops, though. Shout out Flawless. Shout out every single one of you that's in here. We've barely had a chance to talk about this. To talk about this shit game. What's Gilno said? Once again, Lewis, I'm going to be Mr. Positive. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The toxicity from our fan base feeds into this in our worst periods. That probably explains why we keep getting these sorts of like useless think pieces about Maresca after results like this, because none of those articles that I've seen has actually told me anything definitive. None of them. But hey, you know the fan base is just going to just gobble that shit up. So you just drop it anyway. This whole point of the video was just to say, well, stream. Nothing. There's nothing there. We don't want to talk about the game. We want beef and prompts. I've already just got everything off my chest, though. Troops is the same guy quoting your every tweet with that. He is a rival. I don't give a shit what he's doing on that. He's a rival. That's his damn job to do it. Well, you think I'm going to mess with you? Like, yo, Troops, could you stop using that clip? No. He's an Arsenal fan. I do the fucking same thing with him. I will do the same thing with him in May. Like, the game is the game. Charge it. Even with Chelsea fans, it's just, again, when it's Chelsea fans, cool. I will bring up your stuff. I will do that. Because it's fine. A lot of us have done that too. Yeah, Troops, you know what it is, bruv. You still a fraud. But big up, man. You know what it is, man. And yeah, that fucking line is going to follow me all season. Yo, why did these dickheads have to go and win one fucking match in December? You pieces of shit. I don't even think we played a Big Six side this month. Yeah, should have said starting 11. Should have said starting 11. Yeesh, well, what a load of old shit, bro. What a load of shit. But whatever, man. Whatever. Here we are. So what was the other guy in the chat saying? Same crowns like Simon Phillips are making shit up last year before we became world champions. Rivals want us to break down, and we always do. It's like they want it to fail. So toxic. This is why I'm just keeping it simple to what I think the problems have been this season, and ones that I probably let go over my head at the start of the season. Just because I thought Maresca might still be good enough to get past all of those problems. But we all saw how bad the window was. And I guess I just thought Maresca could have handled that better, and he didn't. But look where our problems are. Our wingers do nothing. Pedro Neto is a fucking headache. Alejandro Garnacho is a fucking headache. Esteval is our best left winger. We were told by Palmeiras fans not to play him on the left. And he's still better than the garbage that we have bought on the left. The centre-backs. Yo, errors left, right, and centre from our centre-backs. Robert Sanchez, cool. We'll give you that one. Robert Sanchez is doing his thing this season. I want to say Liam Delap. Yeah, we can talk about Liam Delap. The fact that that is a better game from Liam Delap says a lot. It says a fucking lot. But this is what we went into the window with. Also with a 10-day preseason, Club World Cup fatigue, Caicedo, Enzo, and João Pedro playing on knocks for good chunks of the first half of the season. No Palmer and no Colwill. That's why I thought going into that Barca game when we had won 7 games out of 9, shit, we're still getting results. Maybe we can take this further. Maybe we can take this further. Then December came and just hit the humbler, bruv. The fucking humbler. Man, the chat, stop the rage baiting, because, yo, you either tell me specifically what's being said or I don't care, because I'm not bringing up other people's streams while they're live. They have content out there for you to go and enjoy. If you want to enjoy that content, you go and do it. Maldini, you can see my blocked words list. What in the fuck? Or maybe that comes with, like, the whole managing moderator thing. Big up Fuzzbrain saying, Therapist Lewis, I'm just tired of this shit. Me too, man. Me too. Better game where? Yo, but when I say better game, it's not in any way to big up Liam Delap. I mean to say, you have been so bad this season that the game that I saw from you yesterday looked better. Because 1 or 2 things worked. 1 or 2 of them. And nothing else. Go ahead, you a prick, by the way. Fuck you. No, yo, 3 of them ain't even in there, but it's all good. It's all good. Why are we beefing each other? Because this is what Chelsea fans do, brother. Like, this is us all over. We are our own biggest rivals. We are always infighting. We are always beefing with each other. I'm just bringing everybody down with me. Pause. Because if I want to act like I was the only one getting giddy, no, I was not. And I understand why others were getting giddy, because I got giddy. But you're not going to act like I was stupid for doing it when you did it as well. Certain man were out here making videos with, what's the title? What's the title? Petition against Garnacho is Niki. Yes to Garnacho. Cool. Cool. But I don't want what's best for this club. Calm. That is calm. It's all right, man. It's all right, man. Yeah, I get it. So people like you get to sit on your high horse and cuss us out. Because you got it right. That's calm. You got it absolutely right. Here's me thinking like this might just be a bit better than we thought. Nah. I can just give the same energy back. That's all. That's all. Because we all did it. We all did it. I might want to act like I was doing too much or I'm doing too much with Maresca. Certain man were doing this after a win against Wolves.
Nevertheless, bro, the player that we've seen from Garnacho in this last couple of weeks is the player that I knew we were going to sign. So I want my apologies from everyone in the fan base that called me. Because you know what they were saying about me? CB, your brown envelope. CB, the Club World Cup changed you. Oh, Clear Lake have got you under their payroll. Oh my days, you're having conversations with Robert Garnacho, so that's why. Oh yeah, they've got you on the payroll. How can you want Garnacho? You want our club to fail? You shouldn't. They questioned my credibility. They said you shouldn't even be the president of Make Chelsea Great Again because you want Garnacho. I told you, man. Lo and behold, you're seeing these performances. I want my apologies. I want the apologies as loud as the disrespect. Because when I know a player, you need to trust me, bro. I know Bull. I've been knowing Bull from a minute. I told you guys Esteval's going to come and take Lamine Yamal's chain. Everyone was saying to me, CP, you're dragging it. But Esteval's got more goals than Lamine Yamal. It's stuff like this. But we'll wait till Barcelona before we have that conversation, nevertheless. Anyway, but Garnacho, top performance.
Also, by the way, they called me a brown envelope for watching Garnacho. Make Chelsea great again. Cool, man. When I tell you a signing is going to bang, you best believe it. After a 3-0 win against Wolves. All right, man. All right. But I'm the one that's getting too giddy. I'm the one that's getting too giddy. No, that was the other one. That was the emergency meeting. Where's the never a foul one? Where's the never a foul one? Because there was another clip on that. 22:30. Why did I keep 22:30? Naf, you can get the fucking ad revenue. 2 ads, man. Damn it.
told us we blew so much more praise from you, man. You, man, in general. Chelsea fans don't need no praise from you, man. You, man, don't know football. If you guys are praising us, that means we're in trouble. Because you lot told us we had no plan. You told us we blew so much money. We're shit. Esteval didn't make sense. We got so many kids. Why are we signing Garnacho?
Yes, and you know what the difference? You know what the difference with me is? Here's me on camera, front and center. I got it wrong. I was wrong about the quality of the squad as a whole. There's me. Not saying it's okay what I said. I got it wrong. There's the difference. Now, as we were saying.
So much stuff you lot said about us. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, you guys should be competing for the league. Oh yeah, I always knew you guys were good. No, I don't want to hear from you guys. If you lot are praising us, that is what
First of all, you need to work on your trust issues. I don't know what's going on in your life. You got some trust. That's number one. Number two, speak to the panel. Don't speak to the masses that you've come across over the last few months. Speak to the panel. The panel he's been shortchanged.
No, because you know what? In the end, you can judge. See, for me, the directors and stuff, have they let the fan base down in some aspects? Yes. Have they also done really good things? I think so too. I think you have to judge them after 3 years. You have to judge them. You have to judge them after judge them after this coming summer, because that's when it'll be their 3-year mark, and you're like, you know what? Are you good or are you shit? Do you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, yeah. This is the first time I've ever said this on camera.
They're the one that brought in Maresca, by the way.
I can't even believe I'm saying this.
Go on.
I think the directors we've given them we've been giving them a bit too much stick. Because a lot of the complaints we have.
You regret going to that
protest. The protest.
No.
My only issue, if I'm saying this,
go on.
I think the directors we've been giving them a bit too much stick. Because a lot of the complaints we have.
You regret going to that.
Cool, man. I was wrong for what I said about the Chelsea squad. I get, man, hold me accountable, but same game.
Steve, hide your face. He didn't hide his face. I'm causing no traffic and I don't even care. Fuck it, bro. Chelsea are back today, bro. I don't care, bro.
Cool. Esteval slapped Shamini Miles chain. All right, man. Cool. But yeah. HM, I've already addressed this and said I got it wrong. I can put my hands up and say that. Now, I'll bring up the Garnacho stuff. He'll tell me he's been bought out. Cool, man. Don't pretend that you're doing the best then if you can get bought out. Cool. Calm. I've held Maresca accountable. I've said he's fucked up too many games for me. My thing is I'm remaining consistent that the sporting directors and recruitment and not Emery. Sorry, the chat got me there. What's his name? Igbali has been the bigger problem this season. There we are. There's me. Big up Rego Park saying, bro, where are the checks and balances? Who is ultimately in charge and holding the sporting directors accountable? Most our players are mid, false depth, bro. We've been exposed. Regardless, Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. I completely agree. The depth was false, and they caught me. They caught me on the lack. Put my hands up and admit it. December has completely just exposed that. And that's why all of us are just wheeling up all of our clips on each other now. The game is the game. It is what it is. It is what it is. But don't say I'm flipping on certain things when you are flipping as well, because you have done the same flipping. That's all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. Shout out to Rego Park, though. I'll be so real. I don't even know where this stream's going, left or right. I just literally wing this because my head's fucking hot. I'm sick of people trying to act like I'm the only person that went crazy. Nah. You could try and deflect it to me as much as you want. I am petty and I am bored enough that I will go back and find the other clips. The same man that are telling me to hold Maresca accountable are the same people that were on Never a Foul a couple weeks ago saying Enzo Maresca has the season for me because he won the World Cup. But now they're going out and saying that they never want to hear the World Cup again. All right, man. All right, cool. Calm. Everyone else can flip, but cool. Not me. Say less. Say less. I'm consistent with the fact that the World Cup is a major honor, whether you like it or not. The problem is we got top 4 and these sporting directors decided they were just going to wing it. They were just going to wing it. That's why we got Delap and Gittins before the World Cup was over. That's why we were in for Garnacho from January. Because if anything allowed us to rest on our laurels, it was us getting top 4. That's why now I don't care where Chelsea finished this season. This league season over and done with for me. If you get top 4, lovely. We're going to have some nice away days from it. Maybe we can be a bit serious next summer. But I don't care. Go win a trophy. Because all I care about is winning trophies. This is Chelsea Football Club. That's what this football club is about. But yeah, here we are, man. Yeah, Surfer, I doubt there ain't any clips of you either, man. There ain't no clips of you either. You are one of the people that probably kept it consistent from the start. But yeah, big up, man. Big up, broski. Shout out to Breezy in the chat. This month has not been boring. I wish it was boring. It would have been a bit more peaceful if that was the case. But yeah. Yes, but cool. Garnacho. Yes to Garnacho. All of that shit. Yes to Garnacho. Cool. But people like me are the ones that have been moving like a mutant over the last months. Oh, no, wait. The Barca clip was apparently from 2 weeks ago. Because we played Barcelona 2 weeks ago. Right, guys? Okay, cool. Cool. But I said what more can Maresca do, apparently. Even though I've held Maresca accountable and criticized him for about 7 or 8 games this season, in spite of all the other problems this season. Okay, cool. Because all I ever do here is just defend Enzo Maresca 100%. I didn't come out after the Atalanta game and say that it was the worst managed game I'd ever seen from him. I weren't screaming, oi, dickhead, make some subs during the second half of the Bournemouth 0-0. All right, man. I weren't cussing out Maresca for the way that he handled that Manchester United game. But all right, man. I don't hold Enzo Maresca accountable. Cool. Keep the same energy as Pochettino. When we're rotting in mid-table for half the fucking season, then you'll hear the same energy as a guy who had me rotting for half the season in mid-table. Or how about this? Clear Lake, have a good win, though. I beg. Have a good win, though. But whatever. Did you see Jimmy's crash out on Never a Foul, though? Well, after the Atalanta game? Yeah, I did watch that. But yeah, big up, brother. That was very relaxing. I needed that. It made me laugh a bit. When you crash it... No, but that don't make sense. Because Maresca has not been struggling like Pop. Because we were never rotting in mid-table for half the season like Poch. Maresca won trophies, unlike Poch. Maresca won majors, unlike Poch. Maresca doesn't have the worst defensive record for a Chelsea team in Premier League history, unlike Poch. Why are we here on New Year's Day 2025 propping Poch? Why? Man, say keep the same energy. It makes absolutely no sense when Maresca's already done more here than him. And yeah, Reaper, you can be Maresca out if you want. That's fine. That's fine. You won't get an upgrade. I'm sure about that. But like, look, we've had such a bad season. If you want to be Maresca out, you can do it. You can do it, and it's whatever. I'm not going to sit here and start saying you're all dumbass and everything. I just disagree. Poch second half of the season was a top 4 level. Yeah, because the first half of the season was near relegation standard. That's why. But cool, man. And that was with 1 game a week, by the way. The only time we have any injury problems with Maresca is when we have Champions League football with us. And we've still got Club World Cup fatigue. And with a 10-day preseason. We have played the most Premier League games or the most games out of anybody in the Premier League in 2025. But cool. We want to say it's the exact same thing. Man, I don't like to use context. People don't like to use context. And Warrior, that would be what would make me fine with it. If they're gone, calm. Calm. Don't tell me to sit there and let him pick another one. Why? Why? Well, whatever, man. Poch had Gilchrist and Disassi. Yeah, he also had Achimpong, mate. He also had Achimpong. But cool. That is calm. Look, how are we fucking here doing this again? How are we doing this again? Why I've literally let myself get dragged into another fucking Pochettino debate. I need to stop doing this shit. I need to stop doing this shit. Yes, we had Thiago Silva and he was being made to look like a bum. First half of the season, Silva was getting cooked weekly. Because the tactics were a fucking mess. The midfield structure was a mess. Although I will say the midfield looked messy yesterday. I can't be asked of seeing Enzo in a double pivot with Caicedo again. I just cannot. I cannot. It's a straight headache. Especially when you've got Palmer and Esteban in there as well. Like you've got next to nothing defensively. That's why you get walked through. That's why we saw it look like a basketball match at times in the first half. Then you add the garbage that we have for wingers, bar Esteban. Squad planning is just a straight headache. It's a straight fucking headache. But hey, yeah, here we are, man. Here we are. Here we are. This is the state of Chelsea Football Club right now. Yeah, H, as soon as you made those changes second half, it's crazy. It was crazy. CB wants to stream on Friday, Lewis. I won't have time on Friday. We'll find another day. But we will have that 1v1. I will back that one, but it ain't going to be Friday. Friday, I'm busy. We got back again. Then I've got a City preview, and then I'm out. We're doing it another day. We'll find another time in it. But cool. I'll be about. I said in a few weeks we're going to be mid-table. We better fucking not be. You've got enough games to get yourself out of it. It was this week, action. This week? There was another never a foul cook sesh. The fuck? I'll go find it my own time. I'll shout LB or Veta. Yo, that LB stream's going to be hilarious. He's going to have the biggest shit-eating grin of his fucking life. Because he's another one that called this from the start. He's gonna be giddy as a motherfucker. This Chelsea side with no Cucurella, no Caicedo, man, will be grinning from ear to ear, bro. We're gonna be long. It's gonna be fucking long, bruv. But yeah, we got the City preview off the back again. You know what it is. And then Friday night is my darts night. So yeah, I'm not about on Friday. We'll find another day. We will find another day. Shout out Dan, man. Well, I've said I'm critical about Maresca this season, but no, sporting directors are the biggest problem. They are the biggest problem. Aya, I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you see it at least. Iceman, it's been all season. All season. The problem is we could bite back a little bit at the start of the season. Now, just got to deal with it. Oh, you think it's because it's at the Etihad we lost? Not because of the fact that there's no Caicedo and Cucurella is a big doubt for the game. And we also, if Cucurella ain't fit, we ain't got a left back. Why is Palmer getting subbed off again? I thought we were going to see him play 91 of these games. But then, you know what? Willy Caballero actually came out and said he's said something along the lines of he's not able to play 90 minutes. So now I'm thinking, like, why did you tell us that last week? Why? The fuck? But say not. Say less. Say less. There was a little period where we looked a bit better without him, but same way, I'd just rather keep my X factor on there. You might get one moment about it. Yeah, I didn't think he was great either. I didn't think he was great against Villa either. I'm not saying he had good games. I'm saying there could be a moment. There could be a moment in there. And if there's one guy I'm going to back in a moment, it'll be Palmer. Palmer or Esteban, one of them. We brought on João Pedro, and he looked like he just woke up. He looked fried as a motherfucker. I know that feeling because there's times where I wake up and I'm going straight live. And then when I wake up and I'm going straight live, sometimes I'm a little bit groggy. Sometimes it takes me about 20, 30 minutes. I got to just rub my eyes, clean myself out a little bit. And that's what it looked like João Pedro was. So I would have just rather kept Palmer, in all honesty. CB has brought up a PowerPoint on his stream showing Poch and Maresca similarities. I think I've seen that one. I think I've seen that one still. Where is it? No, I'll bring that one up because it doesn't involve me having to like listen to anything. So, similarities between Poch and Maresca. Players out of position. Last season, that didn't matter because we won 2 trophies. You can do that and it's fine. When you win 2 trophies and you get the targets that we want, nobody cares. Points lost from winning positions. Cool. That's not been good enough this season, and I understand that. Horrible in-game management. Certain games this season, I hear it. Players getting injured. This is incredibly disingenuous. We've played the most games out of any Premier League side in 2025. We've had a 10-day preseason, and we've had Club World Cup fatigue. There's no surprise that players have been getting injured left and right. No shock. Bad discipline. The one thing I want to say with bad discipline is I'll actually take it back from it being a Pochettino problem, because I now think it's just a problem with this core group of players in general. It's been around for 3 seasons. It's not a Poch thing. It's not a Maresca thing for me. It's just you have a young and naive squad doing young and naive things. Constantly changing squads. We have to rotate. We've had the most games in 2025. We've had a 10-day preseason. We've come off a Club World Cup. Of course we have to rotate. We want to play the best team every week and then just get injured. All right, cool. Enzo in the 10. This is not the same as Pochettino, who had Enzo playing beyond the striker at times. Not rotating overplayed and injured players. I actually don't get why Enzo and Cucurella have been dragged to the ground, if that's the case. Not rotating end-to-end football. That's just yesterday's game, in all honesty. Can't break down low blocks when it's a back 5. That's been a problem. Caicedo by himself in midfield. That's rarely a problem. And defending set pieces, most goals conceded from throw-ins in the league. Literally 1 game has pulled that back up. And it's because Garnacho falls asleep in the back post. Cool. All right then, man. All right then. Cool. There is your response to the whole Poch thing. Cool. Don't bring it back to me again. Fucking Pochettino, bro. What the fuck is this shit? What is this garbage? Whatever then. Whatever then. There we go. Thank you for bringing... I said, well, hold on. You fucking kidding me, bro? How did that go above my head? Nah, you're taking the piss, mate. Yeah, he did say that. Constantly changing the squad and not rotating overplayed injured players. Meanwhile, the sporting directors have been problems for the last four years, and he said that. But hey, we should be keeping the same squad and also simultaneously rotating the same squad. Cool, man. Cool. That's what happens when we don't win games. We start doing Maresca versus Pochettino, and it just gives me a headache. It just makes me fucking sick. But yeah, great. Throw a game away, literally, because Garnacho can fall asleep at the back post twice, and then people will be, oh, but why you want to Garnacho? Fuck off, man. He's fucking shit, mate. He's fucking garbage. But whatever, man. Whatever. Ugh. Here we are, though, man. Oh, cool. Let me get this link sent out because I'm not live for long. I can't be asked for this. Let me know what all you guys are saying. Big up, like, subscribe. Links going out. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Up the fucking Chelsea. Ah, shit. Fuck, sending the link out already. Also, don't ask me again to get rid of the World Champions intro because I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. World Champions for 4 years, like it or not. If you want to be a rival cuck and say, oh, I don't want to hear that we're World Champions, you can be a cuck. Fucking, I'd like us to fucking play like World Champions. That is another expectation of this club. I want to walk away from it because they don't like the way that we're playing. Fuck off, man. Fucking joke. Let's get this link sent out. If no one's about, man's dipping. It's New Year's Eve. Shout out every single one of you in here, though. Let's fucking go, guys. Up the Blues. Big up Scott. Big up Nathan. Hope you guys are good. I'll be real. I had no direction for this show. My head's just hot.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, you're doing about as well as can be expected, to be honest.
Your thing, by the way.
Yeah. That's just the state of things right now, innit?
Yo, big up, fellas.
Big up, KG.
Chelsea therapy, Nathan. The only therapy that makes you feel worse.
100%.
In some cases, yeah.
Bro, you know what the worst thing about Chelsea therapy, at least for me, it gets me thinking outside of like streams as well, bro. I was on so I was away with my family over the weekend or over Christmas. We were on our way home. I was trying to get sleep, couldn't get to sleep. I started thinking about Chelsea. I'm in a fucking car ride home, bro. I'm like, I don't want to be thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it.
Switched it off after 30 minutes. I couldn't be fucked for it.
It's 4 AM right now, so here we are.
Oh shit, yeah, you in Australia, aren't you?
Right now I am.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, well, Chelsea, huh? Disturbs certain aspects of man's life, but here we are.
Yeah, man. Surfer, how are you feeling? Because you're one of the few people that can't get clipped. So
must feel good, no?
If this is a therapy session, I blame my parents for making me support Chelsea, man. I blame my parents. It's all my parents' fault, man. It's all their fault. I blame them all. They didn't love me as a child. They didn't tell me they loved me, man. That's all.
I'm with it. I get it. I went too far. I thought the title race ain't the case. Cool, whatever. People can cook me for that, and it's cool. But if you got giddy as well, allow it. Allow it.
Exactly. Why be ashamed? I mean, things change, right? We had the evidence somewhat, and then it just changed.
Lewis, do you know what people are calling me?
Are you on the right mic?
Yeah,
You sound a bit muffled.
Not too sure. But yeah, what are people calling you?
Guess what's the nickname we give it to me?
I'm gonna guess Carefree Alex.
Yep.
Wow.
I knew it. I knew it.
Do you know what's the other one thing we call it?
Nah,
that's the one. Carefree Alex sexual. Lewis sexual. Because apparently if I don't agree with you on your opinion, we can talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you don't put Maresca right now, I'm gonna fucking kick you out, man. Yeah,
exactly. You see what I'm saying?
I've gone on record on a lot of channels saying you're one of the few Maresca outers I feel like I can have a conversation with.
Because he gives context.
Another thing. Slowly, you kind of like people are start convincing me that there's a bigger problem than Maresca. So that's why I slightly shifted with more towards my shift about Maresca is not more about tactical, it's more about hoping that if the quicker Maresca getting fired, the next manager gonna get hired and he's gonna get fired. The quicker that cycle will go through, we will just end up in the same thing that we all want, what everybody wants, that Diddley brothers in charge with the with Iranian fraud needs to get out. This is what I'm saying. The model needs to be changed. I'm saying
and the people steering that model too.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
the reason why they're so like head first on everything under 25, everything resale value, not a lick of experience, and I'm just going to ignore the manager because we've
the reason why I'm fuming with Maresca is because I'm watching the game and you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't see those frauds there every day. Like I don't see them on the pitch. I see Maresca.
And I get it because I've gone through the season and I've been more and more critical of Maresca as the season's gone.
And
I get it as well.
You see what I'm saying? And like when people saying, "Oh, like you change your tunes," of course people can change their opinions about somebody because based on information you get.
Facts.
The biggest problem with me that like literally I told you the DM that people send me like. That's what people send me. Oh, I heard Russian Alex and Lewis and they were slamming Palmer and stuff like that. I was like, do really people have no lives whatsoever? Like this is like, and they don't even go like they don't even watch the whole stream. They bite to what, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, they do the same thing with me. Like all Lewis does is defend Maresca left, right, and center. I've criticized him about 8 games this season. You fucking idiot.
Listen. to one specific diddly brother that used to work on SDS. That fraud been calling it like, because like that crashing space that I'm on with his brother. Even though I don't agree with him, his brother actually a decent person. So me and him just banter each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's based. Because I cannot talk football to him, and he cannot talk football to me because we don't not on the same page. But this specific fraud, from the beginning, did not even appear on those spaces. He's supposed to be too big as a content creator to be allied with those. So he was coming on the fake accounts, or how you call it, burners. He used to come over there. He's like, I don't want to associate with his brother, with people like the people on that space. Now, the freaking flip-flopper of all, he's like, oh, I named that thing. Like, he literally steals his brother's thunder, because now all of a sudden he made that thing happen. All this thing that does with the crashing, it's all because of him. Like, the guy is literally unemployed, live with his mom, piece of crap. That's literally what happened.
Tell us how you really feel.
No. It's like his opinions are actually on the football subject. If we're seriously talking, I respect his football opinions. His football opinions are actually not too far from
we don't
mine.
care about this family drama, man.
Yeah. He's not my
I don't
family.
really care about both of them. They're both cunts. Like,
But what I'm saying is, like, don't act like you didn't flip flop. We all saw you celebrating Club World Cup. I was there.
This is why I've like had half of the stream just like going back at CB, because he's bringing up all my Barca clips. Like, you didn't come out after Barca saying Chelsea are back and we have been too harsh on the sporting directors. Like,
And
you
I'm
haven't been twerking for Garnacho for the best part of 4 months.
I didn't realize there was that tweet, by the way, and the clip.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
because it's easy to clip me up, but you think I ain't gonna find your shit. All right, man, cool.
They do a lot more to talking. Like, remember when it was CB and Co trying to push out Chelsea in the title challenge? Then as soon as the web shit, where you guys all at? And I don't get that. Like, what are you trying to do, really?
Ego as well. Used to sum it up.
Do you know what it is? It's
judge, jury, and executioner.
There's two things with it, and these guys aren't the only guilty people of doing it. There's other people as well. The first thing is they just want to be first. They want to be the first one that says this today, and if and when it happens, they can go, "I told you so." The second thing they want to do, and it's kind of linked, is they want to be right about everything. They never want to be wrong. They'll always twist it so they can look right. Jesters is the same way. Carlito's the same way. Johnny Minerals is the same. These dudes are all the same. They might have a different point to make, and their overall like opinion might be different, but they think the same way in terms of, I just have to be right. It doesn't matter what the opinion is. I just have to be on the right side of it.
Well, I gotta push back on Johnny. Johnny's
Hang on,
personal,
Alex.
Yeah.
I haven't got any DM from a certain someone in months, by the way, about a certain Garnacho. Yeah, about a certain Garnacho. Do you remember he was propagandizing?
Yeah.
Propagandizing. I haven't got a single DM.
No,
This is the same one who stayed in Chalobah yesterday.
Yeah, even when
I'd say he's too busy propping Liam Delap. That's all he's doing. He's too busy propping Liam Delap.
Look, I like with specific person, like Johnny Minerals. Like if you will remove the like what he does in personal thing, that's personal. I don't think, but I gotta give a guy a credit. He smelled that ownership from the beginning. He's the only one I know that he smelled it from the beginning. As a human, what he says, what he does. Do you see what I'm saying? That's a different. But I take my hand to him. He smelled it from the beginning.
No, Alex. Why did he smell the
doesn't matter why. It
does matter why.
What do you mean? Because he was better. He liked Mount. So what?
That's the only reason he turned on the ownership group. If Mount was still here, if Mount was their main guy, he wouldn't turn on the ownership.
Okay,
he would also like a full 11 of Cobham grads. So,
but
it's just a different. It's just a different thing. It's just different.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on a second. No. What I'm saying, you're kind of like a switching. What I'm saying is, it's okay. Why you will not support your academy players as a Chelsea fan? You should. Some people go to a specific overtake, to specific. Like, sometimes I think
it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Yeah,
it's a gimmick.
You see, that's what I think. Like, if it's a gimmick, I cannot prove it because the person did not take
it is a gimmick because even I don't want to spend too much on this individual because he's a scumbag.
Yeah. That's not like I said.
I just want to say this: if he hadn't had one of his tweets liked by Mount's relative, we wouldn't be hearing about it. But let's move on to more actual things that we can.
But what I'm saying is we can't like pickpocket what I think, for me personally, like people, I literally stopped giving my opinions about the how you say it, like about signings long time ago, because I don't watch that much football and I don't know. And nowadays, people that saying that Chelsea should stop modeling by that AI model or whatever, how we scout people, those kids literally doing the same crap when they hear about Chelsea signings. They're using the same thing to see if that player is good or not. Am I wrong?
You mean go on the websites and look at the stats?
Go on the website and do the same thing.
Here's the part that.
Do you see what I'm saying? So hold on a second, Daniel, please.
I think it's because with us,
my brain. I will forget what I was gonna say, because what scouts using, they might using something different, but the way that fans do when they look up the player that they don't know, they going to prep the player before, and that's I think the problem. You're saying that they hire and scout, but you're doing the same thing when you prepping the player when it comes from the other league. This is literally what happens. Sorry, Daniel, you can go.
Yeah, I mean, listen. From the jump, I've always said we've never seen this model work. It's never worked, right?
For a reason, yeah.
Even with guys like when you look at Liverpool, when they were trying the wage cap and all that, until that changed, it never worked either. So we know this isn't going to work. This was something new that they were trying that I never really believed it. But we're all positive Chelsea fans, so we try to see the best in things.
Yes.
Even now we try to see the best in it. What I did say is the things that they were doing previously in terms of how they were selling players and how they were moving in terms of the stability of the squad, I've always known, like, if they do it to players that you don't like, they're going to do it to players that you do like. Because everything has to make football sense to me, not just well, they're doing this because of the money. Like, for example, the Lewis Hall deal, that made 0 sense. Nothing about it made football sense. Because they gave Chilwell a 2-year contract right after his debut season. Right? A 2-year extension right after
he got hurt. He got hurt, and then we gave
No. He got extension. He got hurt a month later.
Now people can say, because then people were like, well, they have to sell and they have to make the money because they have to get Caicedo because they fucked up that deal. You guys do know they were trying to loan out Cucurella in that same season.
Yeah, United.
Yeah. But people looked at that whole thing. Well, Cucurella stayed and he did his thing, so everything is good. Be happy with the board. That happened a while ago.
Yeah,
that was 2 seasons ago.
Had nothing to do with them. That was all to do with Poch, by the way. It's the only thing I'll ever give Poch prop for was the fact he cup tied Cucurella. Otherwise, he would be at United.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. These are things they were doing then, and people were still backing what this board was doing. There's clear things. Even right now, we can all think, you know what? There's clear ways that we can improve and just get better. They're not going to do it. They're going to sign some other kids, and then you have guys justifying it. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense that it doesn't make sense. And the way I operate, I put the blame on everybody. Because there is no letting go of the directors and not letting go of the manager. Every director wants his own manager, so he's gone. It's over with. That's why I was saying. When people were saying, "Well, he has no options with the signings coming in," then he's getting fired anyway.
Yeah.
You see, Daniel,
you don't have a relationship with a board that signed you to be able to say.
You know what's hilarious?
Hold on, Alex.
Yeah, go ahead.
My system is a system that prioritizes wingers being isolated. I have a winger in my team that I keep playing that has the lowest percentage in dribbling. And then the guy you want to sign has the second lowest percentage in dribbling. If you as a manager let that happen and your starting wingers now are Garnacho and Neto, you're playing the game with me. That makes no sense. You should have walked away then.
Yep. And that's why I'm saying that, like, you have to have a guts to do what you said. You got a little bit of credit after the summer, a little bit of credit, then you push it.
But I
Now, hold on a second. For example, to add to what Scott said about Cucurella, that Cucurella situation to United, it kind of hints the same thing with Santos. You kind of like, you look at the situation, you feel it's a Santos this summer.
If this manager,
if you don't get any minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if he weren't here.
No, he should have. He should. You know, he's talking about walking. He should have done it after they told him about no defender after Cole got injured.
That's what I'm saying, Daniel. Not Daniel.
Internal solutions. When he was told internal solutions, when he was told internal solutions, he should have drawn up a list of all those other defenders and gone, "You're telling me about these internal solutions? They're either injury prone or they're shit."
I'll be honest. The out for him was the Juve thing. Like, if Juve were actually interested, I don't know why he didn't. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't. Like, at least try and leverage it, right? Even if you don't want to leave, leverage it.
Yeah.
Because like,
about him,
if they're willing to let you leave, they don't back you. They don't care about you if they're willing to let you walk. Which, if that's the case, bro, the moment things go wrong, you're a dead man walking. Just leave anyway.
He can go and garden. He can go and garden leave for a year. That's what.
He's a job. He's a rookie manager. He can't. It really has no say.
I swear, man. I can't believe HM has a thing about his name. I can't fucking believe it, man.
He's getting Maresca's getting he's either getting Juve or he's getting Man City when he leaves.
He's probably company at City, but yeah.
Chelsea fans need to, like, we need to, and the board really need to humble themselves, because he's going to leave and he's going to get a top job somewhere. And they're going to look at it, and then whoever we bring in, we're going to be in the same position, because it happened to Poch, it happened to Tuchel, where there's a disagreement between what the coaches or the head coach's vision is, and what the board and what the ownership's vision is.
KG,
and whoever they bring in will also.
I want people to realize this. I want people to understand. I want people to understand and realize this. I want people to understand and realize this. This doesn't go back 3 years. This goes back to 2017, bro, with transfers.
I disagree with you. Already told you.
It goes back to it all the time. It goes back to it with
either or, like. We can only focus on the ownership in front of us, innit?
No. It goes back to the fantasy. It goes back to the fantasy that Chelsea were all fine before this ownership took over, which we weren't. We weren't.
But we are not. But again,
we're exactly the same position.
No.
I told you.
Hang on a minute. We are exactly in the same position as we were in 17 and 18, around 5th place.
We're not.
We were.
Yeah, but no.
I don't think we are in the same position.
I don't think we are
in the same position.
And here's why I don't think we're in the
bad recruitment and bad league performances. It's the same thing.
Hold on, Daniel. What were you saying? What are you saying that's different?
One, right? The intent to win was there.
Exactly.
We're getting sabotaged by a fucking.
There was no intent to win after 17.
Let me go. Go on, Daniel.
We were getting sabotaged by a fucking manager, right? That's why he got fired. Conte wasn't doing his best with that.
Exactly.
You should remember what he was doing, keeping Costa and Hazard on the bench for
on purpose.
Games that we were losing.
Yeah.
Right, and then we ended up winning the FA Cup, our last domestic cup that we won, I think. Right, and then the next season, even with a team that's like, oh, this is not comparable to the teams that we've had or whatever. Once we enter the Europa League, we know, oh, this is a guaranteed win. And we're making top 4, which we did.
We scraped that.
And we didn't scrape it. We had what, 70? Was it 74 points?
But Arsenal and Man United bottled it. We were 5th going into last week.
Is this 18-19?
You have to do your part.
Oh, 18-19.
Sorry.
18-19, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's the worst top 4 race I've ever seen in my life. Fair enough. Well, I think we drew for a whole month and climbed from 6th to 3rd. It was straight embarrassing.
Well, wait till this year. This year might take the cake.
And the end of Roman wasn't great. We had a transfer ban. We had to sell our best player for the last 10 years at that point, in Hazard leaving. All those things happened, but because of his intent to win, that's why Lampard didn't even last his second season. halfway through, got fired.
Exactly.
Top manager came in and we won the.
He was meant to be sacked for losing the FA Cup.
And we should have won the FA Cup. These are people forgetting during that era we went to like damn near every final, every year. Not that we won all of them, but we went there.
I think Andrew.
And that wasn't good enough. We know that wasn't good enough, and that's why it was so toxic after the Champions League. This is comparable to how bad this is, and they're super involved.
Every year, I've said this before. We as a fan base, myself included, we get seduced by a cup win. We get seduced by a big win over a team, thinking it can translate into the league. 21
PSG,
when we won. I will never turn down winning the Champions League. Let me just preface that. But that's the biggest papering over crack this club has seen for a while. Where it's remember the summer in 21. All we need is a striker. All we need is a striker to win the league. And we got Lukaku, who's probably the wrong striker, obviously. And then we got Savić.
We got striker.
But that's actually not true. Right?
Exactly.
Because we're also saying
a DM.
Our two main midfielders.
Yeah, we did want a midfielder
all the time. We need a midfielder. And Tuchel said no to Tchouaméni. Whatever happened, they said no to Tchouaméni coming in and got Saul. Horrible.
Where was the intent then?
Saul.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's currently playing in Brazil.
We're talking about the difference between us finishing third and being in languishing in those areas while still having a strong enough starting lineup to like challenge for those cups, because on a one-off game, those kind of lineups would challenge. That's the difference between what we have then and what we have now. Same thing.
We've been a cup team for 10 years.
We're talking about 3 years.
Been a cup team for 10 years.
6th, and then what?
Been a cup team for. We've been a cup.
Oh my word! We also had the teams. We also had the super team that Pep Guardiola was building for 10 years.
Doesn't matter.
I think what Andrew's saying is basically the end result.
Let me just say this. We've been regularly since we won the league, not in a title race. We've never been in a title race since we won the league. Okay, never been in a title race, and we've regularly finished anywhere between 20 to 30 points away from the top. We've never been in it. This whole intent to win is crap. From 17 onwards.
Even intent to sign the better players were there.
It was not.
Yes, it was. You want to compare to links that we had?
Really? Shall we go through a summer window?
Yeah, let's go every summer. Let's see who we wanted to sign then and who we had. This is ridiculous.
And why this is worse? Because if Roman spent 1.5 billion in 3 years, we're walking away with at least 2 league titles. He didn't spend shit. He wasn't spending money. That was the problem. The last time he really spent money was the Lukaku deal, and he flopped it. Cool. But he wasn't spending money. And we knew that was different.
Of course. He never spent 70. He never spent 70 million on a goalkeeper and spent Jorginho 50 million that summer, did he? For Sarri. What are we talking about? The revisionism is bullshit, honestly.
In 4 years, that's how much he spent? That's how much he spent in 4 years?
Huh?
So that was how much he spent in 4 years?
No, that was one summer.
What did he spend the previous summer on Bakayoko and these guys?
Bakayoko 40. He bought Alvaro Morata for 60. He bought Drinkwater for 35. Was it Zappa Costa for 17? There was someone else. In the January, we bought. Who did we buy? We bought Giroud for 18. We bought Barkley for about 8. We bought that left back, the Brazilian Italian one, left back.
Emerson.
Yeah.
So don't tell me that we didn't spend money, because we did. We just spent it poorly.
They're all injured.
It doesn't matter how much we spent.
No, it does matter.
By the way, those
names
are literally all of them are subs. Those names are literally subs in the team. Are you compared to? No.
What are you talking about?
Who?
Bakayoko was bought to start. Morata was bought to start.
Bakayoko was a young player that everybody wanted. That's fine. That everybody does.
I do remember all the Monaco fans I saw at the time wondering why we didn't go for Bakayoko
is actually high. No, hold on a second. Scott, hold on a second. Bakayoko was actually highly regarded more midfielder than the one that went to the Liverpool before they signed him.
I don't know. I'm going off what the Monaco fans were saying at that time. I remember research. They were all saying Fabinho cleared.
Where I agree with
wow.
Regardless,
They
by
were
the way,
both good.
whether they made it or not,
Genuinely.
the point is the intent. Bakayoko came off winning a title when we
Yes.
signed it. We're not signing
And by
Bakayoko.
went to Champions League. And by went to Champions League final. And that's what I'm saying. Intent was way different.
We were signing guys coming off winning league titles in other countries. Whether they worked or not is by the by. We're not even fucking attempting that now. We're not even attempting to buy guys like a Granit Xhaka who came off being unbeaten in his league title and would improve this team. We're not even making those type of signings. We're making guys that are mid-table players. So yeah, it's like you can say they flopped and that's cool. I would rather the intent be there and they be shit.
Exactly.
Rather than
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I understand.
They're all shit. I'd rather
if you think about it, what's his name? Tuchemeni. Why we didn't get Tuchemeni? Why did we get actually Tuchemeni?
Remember that?
Because no, because he was too young. Remember that? That was the reason. Because he was too young.
Yeah, it said no year, didn't they?
No, because Conte was there.
No, that was 18 or 19. It wasn't that. It's 20. No, it was 20. What was it? 2021.
We thought he needed one more year.
They thought he needed one more year.
And that's why. But like I said, with the intent, like
intent is the freaking difference.
Coupled in the best way. Even guys like a Jorginho was part of that Napoli team that finished second. Experienced player. It wasn't like we were signing like guys we didn't fucking know. And
exactly. Bakayoko, not Bakayoko. What's his name?
Yes, a lot of them did
Drinkwater.
He fucked up.
Drinkwater came from the winning Premier League. Like I don't understand. Like like this is madness, Andrew. If you think it's the same thing.
No, I'm putting the same thing as we're buying shit. Like we bought shit in the past. It's the same thing.
No,
same though. It's again. You're saying there's shit again. There's different levels of shit. Like if Osimhen, if we bought Osimhen and he was shit, at least I'm not getting on the sporting directors. The fact that Osimhen is shit. I'm not getting on them if Osimhen is shit because maybe he just doesn't work in this team or maybe it's the league. Like there are other things. The intent is not there. Like by Elise, by Osimhen, if they're shit, they're shit. The intent is there for you to try and win stuff and you to try and do something. There is no intent with how we're buying.
We have suffered. Our last great window was 14-15 total window, right? Our last great window because we signed Costa, Fabregas, Philip Luis, and we bought what's his fucking name back in goal? Courtois.
So
that's our last poll. I'm saying is I don't mind. Listen, I think it's the good and bad past and this ownership. The people in charge of recruitment have not done their job well overall.
So Andrew, based upon what you're saying right now, right?
Based upon our league performances.
So how does that affect what's going on right now?
Because it's the same vicious cycle that we're in. It's bad recruitment. It's bad recruitment. It's a different type of recruitment.
Isn't this team is compared to the cup team too now?
No.
If we want to put, all right.
It's still
based upon what
it's different recruitment, but it's still bad recruitment, isn't it?
All right. Based upon what I'm seeing right now, is we as Chelsea fans, is either we just gonna lower expectation or Chelsea has to change because
it already has lowered. It already has lowered.
Right across. Let me finish, Andrew. Let me finish.
Well, let him go. This is the best his mic's been in 4 years. Go on, Professor.
Yeah. Right across the board is inexperience and not enough quality. From the owners, they don't know how to run a football club. You know what I'm saying? They're just learning. The sporting directors, they've never run a champions, you know what I mean? Like a club who's challenging. Yeah. The manager has never coached a championship team, and the players, they've never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just probably a few players who have been competitive. So right across the board, you know what I'm saying? Because the sporting directors is going to look for mediocre players. It's like we're running a level below Brighton at the current state.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So in order for us to get better,
I agree.
Yeah, in order for us to get better, 2 or more things got to change. That include either the ownership and the coach or the ownership and the sporting director. You know what I'm saying? Or either or, better players, better manager.
But the thing is, you can go around like all the other teams, that so-called lower teams below us, that have got these players that would have been perfect for the model they're trying to do, and you just sit there and you go, why weren't we in for them? We were never even linked to those players. Do you know what I mean? I mean, what are they, like Alex said, what are they looking at when it comes to these players? What are they looking at in terms of what are they stats? Is it just stats they're looking at? Because stats numbers can be deceiving.
That's why I also have to blame Maresca. Because there's no, you can't tell me that they're gonna draw for
now his
one single
microphone
player.
is chill out.
I know that ain't what I think.
We take it, Alex.
Who's that complaining about a loud mic?
I don't know, not me.
I was saying this, right? I was saying the problem with their stats model.
English.
When players are young, the shit players, right, and the great players, all their stats are similar when they're really young.
Yeah.
Numbers are going to look very similar. It's going to look pretty, you know what I mean? What you can't tell in those moments is the intangibles in the way that player actually plays.
How do they react to when we're losing and stuff like that? You can't
things
tell.
like that, and that's why you wait, or you see those guys have to achieve things in their league. Or
Daniel, you only buy a few of them. You only buy a few of them. You know what I mean? You don't buy 20 of them. You know?
No, but you don't. The way we used to operate is we wouldn't buy them whatsoever.
Exactly.
Like,
you're right.
Like you have to do something, like, and it might not be something for a long time, like, oh, you've won your league now, or you've got into the player of the season in that league. Now it might be the Dutch league, it might be a bullshit league, but you've done something.
Yeah.
Which stands you out from the other 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds out there. But these guys haven't even. Some of the guys we're signing to be like regular starters for us. Like Giddins was never a Bundesliga player of the season, not player of the season, but team of the season. He was never in a conversation like that. Nope. Kuku was a player of the season twice.
Yeah.
So when he was signed from Burnley, the intent was still there. That makes sense. It didn't work out. He got injuries, two knee injuries back to back. But you see how that's a different thing? This is a two-time player of the year. And now you're signing guys like
not to cut you, but to continue what you're saying. When I look at Gittins, even before the summer, I never want Gittins at Chelsea. Gittins doesn't have the quality that I see Maresca need for his wingers. Honestly to God. What they're buying right now is just counter-attacking players who's good on the transition. And we play controlling. We play possession football. So at the end of the day, either the manager is contradicting himself or the sporting director is contradicting the manager. Because all the players that we have, except barring Esteban, they are more good on the transition rather than good in tight spaces. They're not creative. You know what I'm saying? They don't good in one-on-one or 1v1, whatever you want to call it. They're only good running behind.
That actually goes deeper than that, Professor. Look,
no, you're
Professor,
spitting, but
look.
And no, he's spitting, but that was my problem.
Yeah.
It's like as a manager, when they give you that scouting report and say, listen, we're going to sign Garnacho, the first thing he should say is, listen, this can't work.
Why?
He has a 28% dribble rate.
And that's
my system requires the winger to be 1v1 all the time. You guys can't sign him. I'm thinking in my mind, the reason why that doesn't happen is either you're not talking to them while they're going for these signings, or you don't know how to assess signings.
Exactly. Well, apparently, based on the reports, he was the one that we actually went for Garnacho specifically, and he's the one that went for the lab. That's based on the report.
Garnacho is a win Stanley thing. That's not.
Okay, so let me pull you another. Let me tell you another scenario.
Since January. Remember, we were in January.
So let me tell you another scenario that people don't understand, and this is why I think another biggest misconception that Andrew said is 2017, and we always knew who we signed for starting 11 and who's going to the B team. We always knew. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying, Andrew? So how you can say that the previous did since 17?
No, my thing was just an overall thing of that we haven't.
But that's
we haven't recruited well, which is reflected in our league performances overall.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but it's still.
It doesn't help though, does it? We keep changing the managers, like different style of play.
It doesn't help if you changing the players that you bought last season towards this season. It doesn't help even that. So my point is
the players to push even if you haven't bought the players that will push the players you've already got.
Already
to be
have,
better.
exactly.
So you haven't actually. Well, you've actually, no matter what you think of them, like you get rid of Noni and the Mudryk situation. You
But still have more experience than the one that come in.
Exactly, and you haven't upgraded either. You haven't upgraded
Exactly.
Either,
So
even
what
the
I'm
talent,
saying
even
is,
talent-wise.
what Daniel said, by experience, by good enough players based on stats that they saw, but when they come to the league, they can't. Just think of it. No. But hold on a second. But think of it.
Put up DHL's comment.
Can't apply it. The stats though. That's the thing.
But look, but hold on a second. But if you think about it, the problem started even before, just when they came. My biggest problem was they were selling all the Cobham players from Cobham. You know, I was like, why? Because they were replacing the players and didn't put them there to get even, you know, the Cobham has more experience in the Premier League than actual players that we have. Like Santos, when he come, he doesn't have experience at all in the Premier League. Do you see what I'm saying? So when the Roman had the academy, even those players had some kind of idea how game is played in England. Those idiots in charge, they killed academy players by buying young players instead of recruiting from local, because you have to know the system. You have to know how you play in England before, right?
Yeah.
Those players coming in 17, 18 years old, 19 years old, those are kids that's supposed to play in the freaking kids league, but it's still in the kids league in England.
But it can still be the thing is though, it can still be done. Not this heightened way it's being done. You need to obviously tweak it massively. But I'm saying on the recruitment side, when you still look at, I know I said it the other week and people laughed at me. I think our centre backs don't make the top 10. I really don't in the league. I really don't. They are I think you can take at least. I think you can take.
But Andrew, the manager is not helping that scenario though.
Hang on,
because as poor as our centre back is, his system. He keeps on exploiting them.
Snitches.
What do you mean?
Snitch.
Somebody played some audio.
I think they're just bozos.
We still got the 4th least goals conceded in the league, by the way.
Which is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing.
But this is why I say it might not be the system. Like we concede so many stupid individual goals down to individual.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something.
Bournemouth had their most shots since 2 years ago in an away game yesterday.
Yeah, because we handled that game terribly in isolation. But that's in isolation.
How many players we have in the squad that are individually, they are very, very good.
I was saying snitches just joined the stream. I wasn't saying somebody else.
By the way, Lewis, that stat, by the way, number one, it's not true. We're 5th.
Is it 5th? Well,
yeah, we conceded
We conceded a lot of goals in the last few games.
The teams who have conceded less than us are Arsenal, Man City, Everton, and Sunderland. But why?
And Everton. I've missed Everton. My bad.
And Crystal Palace.
And Palace.
Oh, and Palace.
Okay, what I don't like about that as well is, yes, we've conceded less, but like you look at the team, like we've only conceded 2 more than Tottenham. We've only conceded 2 more than Villa. Like it's not like we're like head and shoulders above some of these teams in terms of the goals we conceded. We just conceded like 1 less goal than some of these teams. So I don't mean that. It's the same.
I retract my past statement.
It's the exact same conversation as the goals. When people were telling me, "Oh, but we scored a bunch of goals and we got the like 3rd best attack in the league." Yeah, but we've got like 1 more goal than Tottenham and 1 more goal than United.
But that's not even that's not even description of the centre back line. People saying like, "Oh, but we conceded based on our mistakes." Do you know the term called you make the opposition make mistakes? That's what they do. It's not like they want to make a mistake. Opposition is there to make you make mistakes. What makes mistakes? When we try to play from the back. Can that make a mistake? Yes.
Bad issue. Bad
issue. Where Decisive plays back all the way and he scored their own goals without even looking where Sancho is.
Yeah,
that's a mistake. But why did he play back?
A weak-ass ground pass across like 40
what I'm
yards
saying,
space
what I'm saying is, what I'm different from the like completely extreme, and I think there's something about Fofana playing with specific. It's the 2 that makes better center back position partnership than some other center backs that we played around. That's the only thing you can actually say that it's a better. But for some reason, even that manager is not doing that. The partnership, Chalaba and Fofana, it's the best we got. I know it's not freaking Saliba and Gabriel, but it's best what Chelsea got.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, yes, we do have a problem in the center back line. Even with Colwill. Colwill is still not a complete freaking product. We are I swear, man, if I knew how to pull the freaking streams from the end of last summer, end of last season, when everybody screamed that freaking Fratt is the worst center back. I don't care he played 3 games,
Chalaba,
3 games. Not only Chalaba. I'm talking about not Tosin, Colwill.
Yeah.
Colwill. I swear, man.
We were losing it on Colwill too.
That was around February time. January, February.
Colwill. Man, I swear, man, you have a goldfish memory. Seriously,
you
man.
might be correct.
And even in the tournament, the Club World Tournament, even then, he wasn't freaking the best. There was one game that he played.
Flamengo.
Who watch a teenager from Brazil run him and got conceded a goal on the same side?
I think wasn't it Gusto back post for 2 of the goals from what?
No,
from what
Estevao beat who and scored on the near post.
I don't remember who he done, but it was a good finish
against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh,
but who's who's the defender?
Let me
that was Colwill, wasn't it? That was Colwill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Colwill.
It was I haven't watched that Club World Cup game in a minute.
He's not being helped with the fact that there's no one for him to learn from.
What I'm saying, like people have, I swear, man, people think that Colwill is all over.
Yeah, he did do Colwill there. Yeah, he got him with the first touch.
I'm telling you, man, people forget that one game that he actually played really good. It's a freaking
it's well taken by Estevao, man.
Really
too much. He gets one touch into a bit of space and he thunder rockets it into the roof.
Yeah, you can't do much there. The goals was wonders anyway. But
what do you mean he can't do much there?
Here's my thing though. I'm conflicted because as much as I know how horrible
what he can do is be a bit tighter to him, I think. Like he's already picking up the ball in too much space. If you want to nitpick.
Fucking potbelly.
Nah.
Do y'all know with a good system, average players can look good? Because the system makes the player look good. But also a system can make a player look real bad because he doesn't fit the system. And too often than not, we're putting what you call it, square pegs in round hole. That doesn't make any sense.
When it comes to centre backs, they're just shit.
That's just why.
There's
no system out there that can make our centre backs look good.
Exactly.
The fact
Not
that we
yes, you can. Yes, you can. I can tell you how.
No. Alex, you've talked the whole fucking
four or
time.
five.
Let
4 or 5 midfielders, and they don't concede.
I agree with that. But at the same time, last season we only made top 4 because of the defense. Our attack fell off in the second half of the season. It was Cucurella that was leading, like our leading goal scorer. He was box crashing as a left back. Like the shit was all mad.
All those clean sheets.
Right, all those clean sheets and things like that. But I don't care. What it comes down to is we're conceding goals from unforced errors and things throw-ins. Chalaba doing a flick on. There's no coach in the world that is going to tell
account for that. Yeah.
So wait. Let me address that issue right here. What you're talking about, Chalaba with that flick on header. I'm gonna ask you something right here. There's somebody should be at the back post. The defender win the first header. He's not taller than he could go for that header. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, he jump belly, yeah.
He jumped. Yes, he touched it, but somebody should have been. You got 4 defenders standing. Chalaba is the one that goes for the header.
You can tell me the defender is supposed to duck it if he. Yeah. Oh my word, y'all never played. I swear, man. If you think
that's what they want to say. The defender should duck it.
Nobody's saying that. What I'm saying, look,
listen to me.
The structure of having Chalaba,
I don't want to talk to you.
Forget that. We're going off topic. Go on, KG.
The structure of having Chalaba as one of your better headers makes sense to put him, if you're going to zonally mark, to put him on the near post to deal with that first one in. But all I'm saying is no manager at any level, grassroots, under 12s, whatever, all the way up to fucking Sunday League is going to tell their center back that's how you deal with a throw in like that. And I agree with you. The back post, both times Garnacho was caught sleeping. Not the first time that's happening. So maybe you say, and that's
okay. Let me tell you. I don't know. Let me tell you something. Who set up the defense in the throw-in? Who set up the way? Is that a zonal or individual?
Lunatic.
It's a bit of both,
They
no?
never do well in the zonal marking. What are you on about? That's on our players sometimes, man. Look at the way that we can see the season.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know.
I think you.
Alex, wow, Alex. Wow.
Again, are we defending zonally or player by player? I'm not asking you no
Yes,
question.
I am talking to you, you fucking pot-belly cunt. How about that?
I just think right there in that defensive, right there in that defensive area right there, if the players that communicate with each other much better, I think they would probably get a better result. Honestly, because
what
I've
I'm
seen 4 or 5
saying is,
players
it's
going
the
for one
simple
ball.
thing. It's a simple thing. What an idiot, man! What an idiot!
Calm down. Don't need to escalate it to the C word.
I don't even know where that came from.
I don't fucking. He's so upset I blocked him. Seriously, I just don't have time for it.
Oh, you so upset I blocked him. You fucking
Yes.
shit.
Yes, you address that situation all the time. Anyway, back to the thing. Back to the defending.
Yeah.
Zonal or not zonal.
Yeah,
that would fix it. Or you can do half zonal and still put somebody on the somebody on the post.
I think we do half and half, by the way.
Yeah, it was half and half, Scott. That's what I noticed. Yeah, there were players that were marking space and players that marking a player. That was the problem.
You support, especially, seriously.
You had 3 Chelsea players and 1 Bournemouth player, and all 3 Chelsea players missed the ball. For the first goal.
It's just like when I'm saying like it's only defense for no. You can make they stand there for a reason. They position center back outside in that small box for a reason. It's the freaking direction.
Yeah.
No, but I've seen Fofana just ball watch just generally, bro. That
he has.
Even yesterday,
and that's
there was yesterday there was a chance in the first half where they cut it. They got past whoever is at right back. I think
Josh. Yeah.
And Fofana jumps. He half-heartedly jumps, but with his hands behind his back, like he's like in a ballet or something. He does it all the time. He does it. He's got no self-awareness, bro. These centre backs are all beta centre backs. They don't want to lead. They want to follow.
Andrew, you just said something I was going to allude to. Leadership. That's what I said in the back. Second half, right?
No. Andrew, I think you meant that the players to stick to their position. They don't want to move. That's why I felt like it's a zonal.
No.
Happy New Year. Let me know if you're out.
Generally, Fofana does this where he doesn't pay attention.
Losing concentration. He does.
Yeah,
he
lets the ball,
concentration.
Like, he doesn't like that goal, the first goal against Newcastle. I know.
That's not wrong.
Just not the first goal because he was out of position, but just like you see it sometimes. He just like the goal against Arsenal, where he just lets the ball go over him. He doesn't even attempt to jump or anything, and Mourinho scores. It's just,
and that's what I'm saying. Like when people saying Chalobah should not head the ball.
I just think he got his position wrong.
I think he misjudged the air on the ball, but that he did. That happens.
I don't.
That's why you have a.
That's on him to judge it better. That's on him to judge.
Yeah, no. He did what he did, but you have a couple of layer or security, which is somebody got to be at the back post.
Well, it was
even if it's
when that guy falls asleep.
No. Why not put permanent player at the post?
I agree.
That's a good point.
It doesn't have to be zonal. You can put 2 players. That doesn't matter, and the rest of them play zonal, right?
I think so.
That was literally a tap in that guy scored yesterday. If somebody had been on the back post, that would have been cleared.
I think zonal marking is a detriment to any side.
It is
exactly.
No one takes responsibility when
any long throw now. I prefer to see man-to-man marking.
Like spaces can score.
Well, they didn't go for corners hardly yesterday. They went for throw-ins.
Why are you marking spaces?
So I've seen this just drop in the last couple minutes. Real tension growing between Maresca and people at Chelsea. As of today, the feeling is not very good. It's one to watch. I actually want to just take this out for a second because we actually have the whole video here. So I'd rather just go through that bit just so we can actually hear it. We'll up the playback speed a bit. We don't get it.
Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca. Because what I wanted to say, with many reports coming from England on the situation of Enzo Maresca, with many of you Chelsea fans, also Man City fans, asking me what's going to happen with Maresca. Of course, the Chelsea fans because of the current situation, and Man City because of the links between Enzo Maresca and City over the last 3-4 weeks. Well, what I can tell you is that real tension is growing between Enzo Maresca and people at Chelsea. So that's reality. Enzo Maresca didn't have his post-match press conference after the draw against Bournemouth.
Oh, you are fucking. Somebody ad again.
Premium.
Lewis,
I like you got the ad revenue, man.
You got enough money, Lewis. You got enough money, you cheap bastard.
Yeah, man.
So in that moment, Enzo Maresca didn't speak. Sources say he was unwell, so not in the best conditions to do his press conference. But in general, the feeling I'm hearing around Chelsea is not that good in terms of general situation between the manager and between Chelsea. Then we know we are in a results business, and so results are always dictating the situation. But what I can tell you today, and I'm not going to say more, because in case I say more, this means anticipating things that are not decided at this stage. I can guarantee that at this stage, not yet. But I'm not in the position today to tell you Enzo Maresca will be fired at the end of January if he doesn't win these games or any other situation, because I'm not hearing anything in terms of having a calm down. I'm hearing about a tense situation between Maresca and Chelsea. So let's not mention the next games. Let's not mention the next month. Let's not mention the timing. Let's mention the real situation. And the situation, from what I'm hearing, is quite tense as of today. So let's see the developments. Let's follow the situation. But for sure, one to watch. On Manchester.
Oh, a lot of waffle. It's tense because
So he just basically told us that, oh no, like we didn't know there was tension. Like we didn't know there was tension.
The amount of like words.
He just regurgitating stuff, man.
Uni assignment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man.
Stuff, man.
But
I say this from the season start though. 1 or 2 of the Enzos has to leave at the end of the season.
No, there's one Enzo that has to leave. I don't care what else happens.
I said 1 or 2, but 1 or 2 has to leave. 1 or 2 has to leave.
No.
Has to leave.
No, fuck Enzo Fernandez. I'm done with him. Leave, bro.
I have to leave.
Hey, it won't be surprised if both of them leave, and then somehow these ones.
Hey, I'm calm with that, bro.
Yeah, both of them could go if you ask me. Both could go.
Scott,
honestly, both could go.
Remember what we said the other day on the podcast? Get Frank Lampard in for the chaos.
No. I think we need to go. I think we need to move from the inexperienced managers.
Sporting directors, are you sure them? Oh no.
Professor, let me tell you right now. The next Chelsea manager is going to be Felipe Luis from Flamenco. I'm talking it right now.
You got more optimism than us, Andrew.
I'm telling you, he's only signed a contract to 2027, bro. I'm telling you right now. That was his intention. It's going to be him. It's going to be Cesc Fabregas. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think it'll be either. I think it'll be senior.
Yeah, it's
Or Deserving. Might be Deserving as well.
Yeah.
Deserving with these sporting directors.
I know.
Man, that's gonna be a fire. That's gonna be fire. That'll be exciting to see though, because Deserving got anger issues, man.
Do you think we need the kind of manager that will actually fight with those things?
Yeah.
Or we're just gonna get an investment? Even if Deserving maybe not the whatever style play, I don't know how he plays, but if he's how you say it, like a personality, will start a fight with sporting directors, isn't it better for Chelsea?
He will.
I'll do it for
just on that premises. Would you get Deserving because
I'll do it for that, Alex. I will do it.
I'll do
it for that.
I'll do it for that.
I would do it for that, man. I'd be fine with
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
I'd be fine with it, bro, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not Maresca in or out. If he goes, it's no skin off my nose. I'm not going to cry about it. But I'm not having those two choose the next fucking manager. I swear to God. I'm not having them. Where's the accountability for them? They get a 6-year contract extension. You spend 100 million on Giddins and Garnacho. Fuck off. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, and you bring in. Oh, we're linked to Xavi Simons, and your alternative is Borna Snatches on loan. Get fucked. Man. What are we talking about here?
And then By the way, it's not just those two. It's Shields as well. These fucking McAtee links are a piss take.
Whole City Academy. We literally hired the City Academy.
But Alex, it's not even the good ones though. Like City producing good players. We ain't even looking at the good ones. We're looking at the guys.
See, I don't know the good ones because y'all pulling from same pool that
let me tell you something, Scott. I didn't listen. I didn't delve deep into this. I just had someone just message me, right, who I follow, and they said Chelsea did look at Brennan Johnson, and I couldn't say it was a lie.
Unironically speaking, I would take him over either of our left wing.
I'm just saying no, but I couldn't dismiss it though, Scott. You know what I mean? I couldn't dismiss it. That's the thing.
Truly in the trenches.
That's what I couldn't laugh. I couldn't even laugh because I wouldn't put it past them. That's the thing.
You know one thing I'll give Frank Lampard is highs for talent.
That's what I said.
You know
He's never manager. He's a good scout actually.
Yeah, he's high for talent. Yeah,
I actually think his best ability is scout. Yeah, I don't want him at Chelsea.
No, but I wasn't talking about coaching. I was saying he's high for talent.
Oh yeah,
Anyone in the chat, and I know he's past it. But any of you fuckers say bring Jose Mourinho back, I will not have this fan base turn on Jose Mourinho. I will not do it. I will not have you guys do it.
I don't want him anyway.
I want him at Chelsea because he will get an argument with those ownerships.
Yes.
You know, but
that's the reason I want him.
Give Maresca 2 months, he'll do it.
Yeah, maybe.
No, Maresca will collect the salary for a year and then complain.
He will never take this job.
But that's the problem. Then, what's the incentive for the ownership sacking the sporting directors when they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do? Like that, the ownership.
That's what I mean. There's no. I said it. But I said it the other day, right? People, and I don't. Let me preface this because I know people are hard of hearing.
Yeah.
I don't trust in what they're doing. I don't believe in what they're doing. But they have in their mindset the word progress of going 12th to 6th to 4th with 2 trophies. They will see it as progress, honestly. Yeah. And staying in top 4, they'll see it as progress as well. We saw it with family tweets to be progress. Maresca, they just want a top 4 finish and a cup run. That's all they want.
By the way,
they got the cup run, so we're into semi-finals. So the cup run's booked.
Andrew did not turn on Roman. Andrew did not turn on Roman. He was criticizing the transfer with you. Can people see the difference?
Alex, that's a lie, Alex. The only time I've ever questioned Roman was when he sacked Ancelotti. It's the only time I've ever questioned.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
That's the only time. I will not. I've never. Even when he got rid of Mourinho twice, I always saw it, and I was fine with it.
I thought Mourinho walked first, and I still believe Mourinho walked by himself first time.
That's fine.
That wasn't a fire.
I do as well. I think he was egging for a walk, no problem. But I didn't turn on Roman. I never turn on Roman because he's the most important man in my club's history. So I'm not going to turn on him whatsoever. I'm just saying we could have done better.
The transfers,
remaining years. That's all.
Hey, let me show y'all something about Chelsea. I know.
HM, get off my dick, you freaking weirdo.
So we have.
Lewis.
We maybe have like 4 or 5 players that we can say are starters.
Take a DM.
The rest of them, right? They're no good. They shouldn't be even in a team. But yet still, we're trying to buy kids who's gonna be for the future and not trying to build a started 11. You know what I'm saying? On to build a better team so we could come.
We're not focused on the present, Professor. That's the problem. We're always trying to run
Project 2030 and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always we always think. Oh, well, but they'll be good in 2 or 3 years' time. How do they get there? First of all, you know what I mean. They need to get there before you can say they're good in 2 or 3 years' time. That's the problem. This is the problem with this whole thing. It's like you're gambling. It's the word opportunity. Oh, the word opportunity again. We're going to say it. The word opportunity. Yeah. It's sad that we already know our transfer window for next summer. We shouldn't know that at this stage. We know our transfer window for next summer is Amiga, Quinda, Sarr probably coming back, and Kobe Minu probably as a midfielder. I'm telling you right now, that would be the.
It still looks like that will get it done.
That'll be the summer transfer window. We shouldn't know that. We should not know that already.
We need a left back. We need 2 centre back. We need 2 midfielder. We need 2 wingers, and we need
Sarr's
a striker.
Gonna know because they'll say. I'll tell you what they'll do, Professor. They'll do this. Sarr back from loan and Colwell back from injury. That's your 2 centre backs coming back. That's what it'll be.
But Sarr and Colwell are 2 of the same thing. None of those.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying that's what it will be. Do you remember last year when we needed? I think last year we had talks about defending, didn't we? They just brought Chalobah back, didn't they? Do you remember that? They just brought Chalobah back. That's what it was.
Weren't it the Murillo links? Because they never
Yes, it
seem to
was.
go
Yes,
right.
yes, it was. Yeah. No, we'll just bring Chalobah back. It's the same will happen this January will happen. I'm probably predicting now. Saul will probably come back in January. You know what I mean? As a defensive cover.
Yeah.
Honestly, utter shit. But hey, we're going to be in
Future under discussion, tense situation.
I just think the way Maresca's like all of a sudden like it's a rift like that. I don't buy it. Like,
that's been brewing since the summer, bro. That's been brewing since the summer.
I don't think it was.
He never comes out and says he demanded a certain profile, and he did since then. So I hear it. Big up, KG.
Yeah, man. It's long.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but last year when Maresca get the job, right, he was clearly stating the type of wingers that he need, right? Because he was saying Raheem and stuff like that. He was saying he wants this and this and that, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the quotes on that.
Yeah.
Because he was gone as soon as Pedro Neto had signed. I want to see if I can find any quotes from that far back.
Yeah, he was gone because remember the whole story came out about they came out and did the political thing about something about we're arresting him because of this, and then his camp released a statement. Do you remember?
I think so. There's a lot about saying liking a winger like Noni, but that's the closest I can find so far.
Yeah.
I've said here it is. I've said many times Raheem is a fantastic person. The only thing every manager's a different idea. He's not the type of winger I like. That says nothing about him. The history and numbers speak for himself.
Well, he likes Garnacho better. That's a fact.
I will say though that's on him for playing Garnacho. So as much as Garnacho is shit, that's on him for playing him. So you know what I mean.
The same thing. I don't. Like I said, I don't buy it when we go on for those players. Like when we went for what's his name, Delap or Garnacho or Giddins, you're not gonna prove me that he couldn't say no. Then you can't tell me that he couldn't. That's not saying you cannot go for that specific player. It's not the same pool. If sporting directors will say like, oh, I want Robinho, Ronaldinho, and sporting directors will say no. That's not what I'm saying. You can say no. Any manager can say no to a specific person.
I would say I think the thing about Garnacho is if Giddins was performing better, I don't think Garnacho plays. But then that's just my opinion. But then again, he plays him all the time. But then again, I know when he doesn't want to play because we signed João Felix last season and he barely played him. Do you know what I mean?
Managers can say no to a player.
I think he can say no. I wouldn't put it past them that these sporting directors will still buy that player.
Yeah, they'll still buy him anyway. Yeah.
I know he wouldn't have wanted Garnacho over a centre back.
The thing is, he got zero inputs though. He got zero inputs in the transfer.
The funny part is, but why is he getting upset? Why is he getting upset? Why is he all of a sudden when we start losing and predictable? Again, what I'm saying is like, what's the difference between us losing and he didn't say no and he complied versus him saying no and still end up at the same thing, getting fired?
I think this is where I look. This is where I look at Maresca from. I think now he's got something that he can actually stand on. Is 1-2 trophies. They might not be that great, but it's 1-2 trophies that he can actually say, yeah, people now want me, compared to last year where.
Yes.
And
he should have chosen the summer when he wants a 2 trophy. He should have chosen that summer. So the summer could have been much better. He should have been more vocal then. Not now in the middle of the season.
Yeah, but he said more vocal. He doesn't get any input, is he? So what's the point?
He's still a rookie, regardless. And it doesn't have
then
that
he should
much
have quit while he's ahead.
Game. No, like we can all say that as individuals, but for him as a coach, he still has to have a job. He really doesn't have that much skin in the game compared to, let's say, that was why all the other coaches that interviewed at first said, no, we don't want this rubbish.
Yeah, and also there's a difference between him walking and him being fired. Him being fired probably doesn't have gardening leave. Probably doesn't have gardening leave. Him walking has gardening leave, which means he can't go into another job.
Can't get that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it. Yeah, and it's all about money. Yeah, it's all about money. That's what it is.
Jamie, fly there, you tit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the most fun.
If he quits, he doesn't. If he quits, he doesn't get paid.
The compensation.
If he gets fired, he does get paid. So it's the difference as well. So you can't put that out. And I don't mind that.
But if he wants to collect money, that means that he cannot get the new job, which he will.
Exactly. Which means he's not. Which means he's going to push it as much as possible where they end up sacking him. Which means he gets
he's going to get paid for the rest of the year, and then he gets a job.
And then he can move.
Then he gets another job.
That's what they're trying to do now.
That's what it is.
But it's kind of like, you know what? You remember when with Conte? You remember with Conte?
Yeah.
Conte started to do some specific things on purpose.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if he does that. Like,
You remember that summer? He signed a new contract, but it was only for bigger wages. It wasn't a contract extension. And then we had all that turmoil, and then we went into that Burnley game when we were 3-0 down.
Yep.
And it came back to 3-2 because he wanted. I think some of the transfers were unrealistic of what he wanted. That's fair, but he wanted a certain players, and did we even get him? What any player?
No, we didn't. He wanted Lukaku. Remember, he wanted Lukaku.
Yeah, and we got Morata instead.
You wanted Alexandro, and you got Emerson.
Yeah,
wanted fucking Oxlade-Chamberlain at wing back. You got Zappacosta.
But
we
you see,
Van Dijk and we got Rudiger. So.
But you see how the manager behaves when he does not want specific player.
Yeah, he kicks up a fuss. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like this. What's his name? Do you think maybe he does it on purpose by take Palmer off the freaking rotate?
I don't know. I didn't have a problem with taking Palmer off yesterday because I thought he was crap. So
but again, Andrew, he's crap, but his crap is still better than any other players on the top.
Actually, in my opinion, I thought we were better when Palmer went off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little 10-minute flurry, but that was about it.
We didn't do that second half. That second half when Palmer was on, we didn't do anything that second half.
After 10 minutes ago, faded because we gave João Pedro the ball more, and he was fucking up all the time.
Oh, I'm not saying Pedro. This isn't saying Pedro.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying I didn't think Palmer was good either. I just want to keep him.
No, but he was still a better player than any of them.
By the way, Esteban's playing the left wing. By the way,
but he's good on the left.
Very good on the left.
Again. I'm going to be in the details.
That's a false time.
Again, we have a bigger picture of the problem than just a manager and start 11 for the people at the back. Bigger picture, sporting directors and Egbali. That's the bigger picture. Now, I'm going to say what is specifically with Maresca. You can pick a team to be more compatible than what we've been seeing recently. Even out of those retards that we have, you can still pick a freaking 11 that can be a slightly more compatible.
I agree. Like he shouldn't. Like he should have taken. Should have taken Enzo far too. He should have taken Enzo off.
Exactly.
Even half time.
And bought Santos on. He should have bought Santos. I mean, what was the point in bringing Giddins on?
Pedro Neto, half nine.
What's the point in bringing Giddins on in the 92nd minute as well? What the hell was that?
Yeah, that's true.
Pedro Neto.
Even if we're so insistent on
Enzo, by the way, thank you, Josh, for reminding me. That dinky corners that James does, he needs to freaking stop.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah,
just be more consistent with it. When it works, it works.
No, you gotta put some pace on it.
Yeah,
that's the technique. Right,
I swear, man, it's like a Jorginho rainbow balls, man.
It's like his penalties.
Yeah.
Little dinks. That's what it is.
Like it's because when you do that, you have to create the power with the header. You have to create the power to hit the header.
Yeah.
Should have done the one like the one against
Arsenal.
That ball, that Esteban header. If that ball had the pace, he could have scored it because it does not need much. Just redirection.
Direction, just needs direction applied in it.
You see, but the opposite, it's the lap. When you had the good cross, And then the ball, you hit the header, you freaking went air defense missile.
Like,
by the way,
every game, if you know this film, every game, if you know this film, Delap looks like that monster from the Goonies, man, with just a hairpiece on. He just looks like every game. Honestly,
hey, you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Scott, what are you going to add on that Delap point, quick?
I was just going to say, Alex, I don't know if you heard, or you might have been. Do you remember that debate where I think it was CJ said that Osimhen and Haaland wouldn't score goals in this team?
Oh, yeah.
Haaland, Haaland wouldn't score in this team.
I'll tell you what, I said this on, I don't know if it was casually or another stream. Calvert-Lewin scores a fucking Delap chance.
Wait, did you
never mind Osimhen or Haaland?
Yeah, he said Haaland wouldn't score solo goals at Chelsea. Like, don't finish the chances by himself.
You don't need to say Haaland or Osimhen. Mateta scores those chances.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. So, like, to say we're not going to, these guys aren't going to score chances is bullshit. Just because they don't fit the system, that's fair. But to say they're not going to score chances in this team because we don't create is nonsense. We do create. Do we create enough? No. We still create chances for our strikers. We just need to create more, and then we need to have better strikers than what we've got.
See,
that fucking Forest striker would do a better job. That
yeah,
I won you.
Haaland, look, Haaland is a unicorn. Actually, Haaland is actually a unicorn because Haaland, it's like a freaking Zlatan when he went to the Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's the literally same scenario. You cannot be wrong predicting that he might not do well under Pep when he first came. But then when you saw him, what he can do, you like, no. I think Haaland is the one of the top strikers of Premier League history. He is
of all time.
He is the monster. Well, I'm like, he's only been in the Premier League that I watched him.
I think of all time because in Europe he does it as well. Do you know?
He does it too, exactly. The guy is the machine.
Yeah, he's a. And he's got better as well. He's got better in his all-round
yes,
as well.
And he's gotten better and better and better. Nah, if you're saying Zlatan is not gonna do it at Chelsea, or not Zlatan, Haaland, you mad?
I saw Zlatan do it for a fucking Man United team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean?
Yeah, he did.
So don't give me. It's like I really hate that. It's like like a better player wouldn't do better for us. I don't understand. It's just like it's not like that came in after scoring 35 league goals last season and now he's playing bad and you can go, oh yeah, maybe it's the system.
But Andrew, the difference between
he will know where to be
and the other rest of players is that their ability and what you call it, the mentality is different from a lot of players.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they would strive in any conditions. Not every player have such ability. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone admits Haaland, Man City as a team, and even Haaland because he was injured partly, didn't have their best season. But Man's still rocking up 20+ league goals. Do you know what I mean? He's still rocking up 20+ league goals.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a bad season for him.
Do you know how much importance it is just to know where to be as a forward?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to anticipate, Job Pedro. Oh my word.
Wait, Alex, remember Inzaghi back in the day?
Yeah.
Inzaghi, yeah.
Always
Alex was a good player.
Always there. I'm sorry.
Good times.
Yep.
What do we do with the laptop?
Flip him at some point. Flip him in about 2 years.
I think you could sell him next summer and get back everything you paid for him because he's still young. He's English.
Yes.
Somebody, Everton, West Ham, like you can't tell me that there wouldn't be a market for him. I think the sporting directors need to be very ruthless with or whoever's in charge of the transfers going out need to be very ruthless with.
I don't think this will be ruthless with players.
I'm being so serious. You could sell him this January to West Ham. They're looking for a striker.
I don't think these players will sell players that they brought in from City because I honestly think there's something else going on. Like it's started to get too coincidental these days. There's something else going on, and I don't think they'll get.
Joe Shields knows. I don't think there's any more conspiracy.
I was going to say yes. It's just what you've done is you've taken a guy who didn't have this job previously, and you've asked him to do this job, and so he's just defaulting to what he knows because he's not good at his job. Like he got it right in 2 cents in terms of ability. Obviously,
how old is Delap?
Delap is 22.
22.
22.
Yeah, something around
I'm
that.
telling you, even how bad he looks for Chelsea, he can play better if it's suited more towards the way he plays.
Yeah, that's why I said it
It
was
can
him.
be.
Everton.
Transition.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm
Brentford.
saying. Like the system can improve the poor player if there is.
Yeah.
I was just questioning how he ended up here. If we, you see, when what's his name? When Maresca
That's
said
how
his
coming
favorite.
from. That's
No. Here's the funny part. When Maresca come and said that his best players that he coached was what's his name? From Leicester, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy. And then I hear him specifically pushing for Delap to come. I was like, how? How you profiling like the striker that you need? Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's like Jamie Vardy always look after shoulder. This is just a statue. This guy just a statue. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
No,
I
but
don't understand.
I disagree because I think Delap is closer to Vardy than what we have with Jackson and what we have with João.
Yes, but he puts him in the middle of the field. He needs to be wider when we do those balls. Do you see what I'm saying? To be like Vardy, Delap cannot be in the center receiving from the back. He needs to be wider.
Do you think that that's all instruction, or do you think that's
of course it is,
or did not Delap reading
the
situation?
No. Because if you think about it, when we do those long balls, there's only two scenarios that happens. Our center backs, they have to clear it, right? So that ball, when it gets clear, it doesn't get clear on the wing. It gets clear in the middle. Do you see what I'm saying?
Sometimes,
if it was supposed to,
sometimes that we play long balls over the top to Esteval or to Pedro Neto or to
exactly.
And I'm like,
you're using the wingers, KJ.
Yeah, and I don't think
still
that's
in the middle.
But I don't think that's I think that's Sanchez. And I think it's a little bit of instructions and a little bit of Sanchez
possible
panicking.
I just think it's more instruction.
Yeah, it could be. I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I think it was more to the players listening to the instruction though.
I actually think he's a. I think Delap is a Vardy type player.
That doesn't work.
He is. It's just.
Don't listen to it, Lewis. He's lying. Don't listen to it, Lewis.
I think the issue again, like, and I think Matisse spoke about this, is like whether Delap is a good player or not. How the fuck did you go from Jackson to Delap, like profile wise on this team? How did you go from Madueke and Mudryk and Sancho to Garnacho? Like, where's the cohesion in terms of what attributes are you trying to like combine together, bro? Like, what are you trying to combine with? You've got two wingers who want to put crosses in, but our striker most of the season has been João Pedro, who's not a big aerial guy.
Yeah,
like you've got a midfielder who's not a box-to-box midfielder. Like, obviously they didn't necessarily buy him fully, but like you've got him in there. You've got a left back you've bought that can't do the inverting thing in terms of going forward as a backup to Kukre. He can only do the tucking in as a left centre back. You've got two strikers that are completely different profiles from each other, and neither of them really fit what we're trying to do fully.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck is the like cohesion of just building a team? Forget quality, forget everything else. How the fuck have you built this team with the attributes that they all have?
Scott, not only that, what I was going to say was in regards to Hato, not only is he not capable of that, but there's a disconnect between Maresca and the directors, because the directors think that he can play center back, and Maresca's like, no, I want him to be a backup left back. So it's like, that's why as much as folks say it, like Delap's a Maresca guy, I don't think Maresca has any say in who actually comes over the line. I think he says, I want this, I would like this type of profile. Yeah. But ultimately, I think it's just the director saying, you know what, we're going to give you this. You make do with it. Because there's nobody in the world that could be like, all right, we see how Maresca plays, right? That we see that you're gonna, if you're a winger, you're gonna be isolated 1v1 with no overlap. So you've got to be able to beat your man, whether that's being a goal threat or creating chances with crosses, cutbacks, whatever. There's nobody with eyes that can say, yeah, Garnacho's the guy for that one.
Maresca
there
never
was
worked
one guy.
Nacho.
His name was
I'm
Quinn
certain of
Stanley.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
There was one guy. He won it in January.
Exactly.
Maresca never worked Nacho.
I said it before. I said
Oh, shit, that's been on for ages.
I'm older than some of you guys. I've had the displeasure of seeing some shit at Chelsea in my years of watching them. But I'll tell you right now, bro. I was listening to a stream yesterday. Remember in the Villa, and someone brought up, it was a very good point. I don't know if anyone else noticed it. Remember in the Villa game when Palmer crossed it in the second half and the ball, Garnacho.
It nearly was an own goal, right?
No, it wasn't an own goal, but Garnacho didn't get
was
it.
Back post.
It was good
defending. Defender got to first.
Yesterday,
defender nearly put it in.
Yesterday it was the same type of thing, but Palmer didn't. Palmer pulled his punch, essentially, right? And then he went back and then tried to chip in.
Yeah.
And also I remember in that Newcastle game we had one of those shots, and I remember in the second half that went high, and there's like 4 players just like with their arms in the air going, "What the fuck?" Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, and
a Vinny Jr. Benzema type thing.
If you're having second thoughts about passing to a teammate,
it's bad.
That's not good. That's not good.
Times, Andrew, I had this. We had the
Remember
chat
when you
after
did
the
the Morata game?
Yes.
I think it was after the Villa game. I had this. I said about Pedro Neto. I was like, him and Palmer need to work out their differences. Because did you see? I completely missed this in the moment.
That happened against Newcastle too, by the way.
Against Villa, you know where we had that counter attack? It go like someone passed it wide to Neto and he just misses the touch and it goes out for a throw in. If you watch that clip, I didn't realize Palmer loses his head. By the way, he drops to his knees, his arms. Bro, he lost. You know the Jackson moment in the Club World Cup. It was basically that. Like, he lost his head with just Neto fucking a touch up. Like, there's an issue.
That's why I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play Neto on the right
and the wingers.
I wouldn't play him.
There's a disconnect with the other winners, by the way. 100%. He doesn't like those two.
Lewis, do you because you guys go to the matches, do you see that? Because when you're watching it on the television, you're at the mercy of whatever the camera person wants to show.
What do you mean you see what? Sorry.
Do you see like because Palmer is one of those players where, rightly or wrongly, like he wears all his emotions on his sleeve. So his body language at times can be like, I can see why people criticize him, but I understand, like, if you kick ball at a decent level, you understand why he's upset, because and we all know too, because we're cussing the player that fucked up before. But do you see that like a lot from your vantage point when you go?
You got to try that more than me. I've only seen wins, so I never really catch too much of the bad stuff, thankfully. Just even before that, though, like this is a bit interesting. If Altman's onto something, he says the next UCL win's very important for Maresca and the staff. Owners want Chelsea at least in the semi-finals. This has been communicated to directors. Funds have been sanctioned for January. Let's see if you fucking use it. Bowley wants champs, and any loss there could be a big problem for everyone on the board.
Wait, sanctioned in January.
Why we should believe this guy? Why we should believe this guy?
Does everyone smell that?
This guy's meant to be one of the serious in the nose from the summer.
Wow.
So like, if the funds have been
I'm trying to remember what he got right.
My question is, for what kind of players? Funds for under 18.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Exactly, it doesn't matter if funds are available. We know what type of players they're going to get. Fucking idiots.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm resigned. I'm resigned to the point that we're going to be looking for.
Hey, there's Carlito.
I'm done with the shit.
Here's one.
I want one for Garnacho, Carlito.
He showed face, huh?
That's not the stamp of approval.
He's got the cat tracked in.
Lewis, that's not the stamp of approval I needed.
Coming from 2018, exactly. Coming from the fans since 2018, I really care less.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. But yeah, fucking Carlito, let me know what you think about Garnacho, mate. I want to know, bro. Without waffling about Chalobah, personally.
Any comments about Garnacho or Delap or any of these other scrubs that you wanted at this football club?
Seriously, when somebody told me goalkeeper is not an important role, he's just athlete.
I'm done. Yeah.
I'm done.
Talk about our goalkeeper now. Talk about how important our goalkeeper's been.
Carlito is a crackhead. I'm not taking it. He's a crackhead.
Lucky now.
Seriously, man, I've never heard the biggest like, oh, I have badges and the whoa.
None of you have badges. Stinking badges.
No. I remember he's like, no. As far as I can, so none of you have a coaching badges. Wow. Wow.
You know.
You know who hasn't got their badges? The sporting directors, man. They don't got
Exactly.
their fucking badges, man.
Carlito is a pum-pum, that's why. He's a pum-pum.
Boy Scout badges. That's the only badges they have.
They'd felt.
I always question, Andrew, you know, I always question, when you pass those badges, does it have a final test you pass or not pass? Because it seems like
if you want the link, let me know, bruv.
I don't know how it works in America, but I think in
yeah, he does. He does.
Of course he does. Yeah, Alex, but in all seriousness, like, I don't know. I think you do it.
I don't think it does.
I don't know if it is in America. I don't know like, if it's the same.
There's multiple answers.
You have to. What you have to do is sign a contract in blood and give up your first
Exactly.
born. That's what I think.
Yeah, fuck Carlito, man.
Right,
Happy New Year.
We are super fucked. Not only this, but we're getting ready to go into.
Someone got to jump out for Carlito. I ain't gonna push anyone.
Go ahead. Let me jump out real quick.
Go for it.
All right, big up you guys. I'm gonna listen.
Big
to
up,
you guys.
KG.
Big up. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, brother.
The sacrifices I make for these folks, chat. You know, it is what it is.
Happy New Year.
Likewise.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Big up everyone.
How's AFCON going?
Hey, Star Slayer, suck
How's
your mum.
AFCON going?
Oh yeah, Prime. What happened to we're getting grouped, by the way?
And what? AFCON.
Yeah. What happened to we getting grouped?
Wait, we're getting grouped, Nigeria.
Who's we?
You're in a group with Uganda.
Wait, Tunisia, bro.
Further.
No, Nigeria's playing good.
I'll be real, Scott. Take the bass out of your voice. I'll be real. Take the bass out.
I am Groot.
Take the bass out of your voice. The bass out of your voice. Because your takes on Chelsea, I'll bring them up as well. Don't take the bass out of your voice.
Oh, now you're Nigerian. Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, bro, right? Thank you.
Yeah, hey, listen, you Chelsea fans are suffering. Nigeria.
Wait.
Now he's gone back to being
Egypt's doing all right.
We're still not winning the tournament though, but yeah, you guys.
Now he's
safe.
patriotic. Yeah, now he's
you guys stay safe.
Whenever we
What non-patriotic? All right, man.
Yeah.
Listen, to quote CB, before I'm Chelsea, I'm Nigerian. So.
Oh my!
No, I don't think that was word for word.
Yeah.
That's
until
not how
the tournament starts. That's where you are.
No, I said this before AFCON started. I'm only focused on AFCON. I haven't watched a full Chelsea game since Cardiff. I've been telling you guys this. So.
Shout out, man, Messi hasn't missed the win yet. Fairs. Shout out, Goyam saying, do you think seeing an 18-year-old Brazilian fetus cook both wings will help Garbacho and Shittens to find shame? Carlito, thoughts on Esteval? I'm looking better at left wing than Garnacho all season.
Oh, I first want to comment on Andrew pretending to be my friend, and all he does is shit on me publicly every fucking chance he gets. It's quite unbelievable.
Cry in a minute. He's gonna cry in a minute.
That's her. Don't let me see him, man.
He's gonna cry in a minute.
I can't believe
that. Andrew, can you tell him in the face what do you want to tell him?
Andrew's on mute. He's not here, by the way.
Yeah. All right. What's going on?
Big up, man. What's your thoughts been on Garnacho and Esteval on left wing yesterday? I'm interested.
Esteval was unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, he went off script too. If you didn't notice, you've got a lot of players that are playing with, I suppose, stylistic restrictions, and Esteval just decided to go play futsal. He was fucking insane, but he was totally off script. I respected his balls. There was a couple of the announcers kept saying bravery, bravery, right? Everybody else is shitting their pants, not wanting to make a mistake in front of big bad Maresca. And Esteval was like, fuck your script, man. I'm just going to do whatever I want.
So you're saying the other wingers are scared of Maresca? Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, look at it this way, Lewis. Do you like the way that our wingers are being asked to play?
I don't like the way my wingers play football.
No. I hear you, and I know. I hear all you guys' criticisms about the players, and I totally get it, and it's fair. I don't defend poor football, Like, if you think I'm going to do that just because I like a player, you're insane. I'm not one of those Chalaba guys who is going to defend the player regardless of whether he plays well or not, just because he's a social media star and he's a Cobham guy. Like, and that's not. I'm not.
Just like guys with Poch back in the day when we were mid-table.
So if a player is playing poorly, even though I would say about a month ago I said Pedro Neto was currently front runner for player of the season, he's all of a sudden. Well, can I finish? You asked me. Come on. He's all of a sudden had like this short circuit yesterday, and even the game prior. He's like falling over on the ball and looking like he's never passed the ball before in his life. Doesn't want to beat players. It's always drag, cut back like he's Bukayo Saka. It's really bizarre, and he's completely short-circuited. So there's a player on low confidence. Garnacho, from a goals and assists perspective, which is apparently how you guys judge the efficacy of a player. I know that's how Fatur, that fucking cunt, judges a player.
Oh, another C-bomb. Come on, you're better than that. Come on.
No, I'm definitely not better than that. I'm definitely not better than that. I would say that he's living up to goals and assist expectations. But he's been
Is he?
Yeah, he's got like 8. I bet Fatur.
No. I would check that.
Yeah.
Are we talking all comps, or are we talking just in the league?
So this is a good question. I bet on this channel, Fatur $100, that in all competitions, Garnacho would get 15 goals and assists. I know that is how you guys judge
Holy shit.
or not. And I actually proved it. I set Fatur the video, and he has relented.
He's on 7, so
he's on 7 at 20
bang on
games,
there. He's on 7.
Okay, 7. So he's halfway there. We're almost halfway through the season. I would say from that perspective, since that's the way you judge players, I would say he's been okay. He did not play well yesterday, and he was very hit or miss the game prior to that. I like the player, but when he doesn't play well, I'm going to say he's not playing well. But I don't judge a body of work based on the last 2 weeks. I look at it in totality because I'm an adult, and I don't change my mind with the way that the wind blows. I know some people do, and that's their prerogative, but it's not mine.
I would say.
Go on, Andrew.
I would say with Garnacho, I rip him to shreds, but I expected this type of performance from him because I've never rated him.
That's okay.
Right? So I expect that. But my problem now is that it's not really. I can't really blame him when he plays because he doesn't pick himself. Do you know what I mean? So it's like sooner or later you have to then look at the manager and go, why? Why have you given him a run? And I know people will go, he's just an equal. Why hasn't Gittins got a run like Garnacho has had? Do you know what I mean? It's like, why is that? Because Garnacho, he is very, well, I'm being really pleasant here. He is extremely frustrating. I'm being very kind when I say that.
Okay.
Very frustrating. But it's now we've seen enough of him to go, he's not really making an impact that he needs to make.
Happy New Year, mate.
Let's see the other guy, give him a run of 4 or 5 games and see what happens. They're probably equally as bad, but he should be given that. Garnacho, for me, will never be what, I don't know what people even that rate him think he will be, because I don't see it in him. He just doesn't have that where you there's no tangibles where I go, you're outstanding.
I think for defenders, he's very disruptive, and it's at times can be very unpredictable. I mean, I think some of these people call him a chance magnet or something like that. That's the new buzzword.
He has a lot of chances.
Never heard that one before.
I don't know. I think Max, the PYS.
His dribbling was terrible.
Yeah, of course.
His dribbling has always been terrible. Like, I don't know why that's suddenly.
Hold on. Now, you guys say dribble completions. Does this, because I want to ask this question to both of you, Scott and Andrew, because this one's important. And I saw the statistic that said a number of dribbles has to be 60 minimum, right? So that's, if we've played 20 games, you have to attempt at least 3 dribbles per game. So if that's the case, does an uncompleted dribble mean that he's trying to dribble past the guy and it's not on because maybe the center back comes over and helps, or he's just not going to beat him, so he cuts back and plays to the outside back? Is that considered a failed dribble?
I wouldn't, not really, because he hasn't lost possession.
He lost the ball, right? So when this is how I think, Lewis, is that if I look at that stat, and Gabriel Martinelli's right there, and a couple other players, but you have to be a dribbler to even be on it, right? So if you dribble more, you're going to fail more. But that stat right there suggests that outside of 30% of the time, he loses the ball when he attempts to dribble, and that's just not accurate. That's not accurate at all. So that's a very misleading thing. It's like, unless he beats a guy down the line the way that Mudryk did a couple times, the way Neto did in December a few times, like unless he does that and then completes a cross, that it's a failed dribble. Because my perspective would be, if you lose the ball, it's a failed dribble. If you cut it back to the outside back, then it's just not a dribble at all.
No, it will be called lost possession. It won't be called lost dribble. That's two different stats. Learn your freaking coach.
We don't need stats to tell you he's a bad dribbler. You can watch it. You saw it yesterday.
Eye test. Yeah.
He's played this season. You've seen multiple games he's played at United. We didn't need stats to tell you he was a terrible dribbler. We used our eyes, and then the stats just backed up what we saw. It was the same with Pedro Neto. It's just I didn't realize it was that bad with Pedro Neto. Like, I knew he wasn't a great dribbler. I didn't realize it was as bad as it was. Garnacho is just a bad player. Like, it's like Andrew said. What we're getting is
I love how you speak with such confidence, and you think that just because your opinion is said with authority, that it actually means it's a fucking fact. It's not true, Scott.
I mean, it is true. We can see
it's his opinion, and I kind of agree to.
Based on the probably close to 200 or 150 appearances he's played in the Premier League and across multiple competitions, yes, I can tell you for a fact he's a terrible player.
I think he's played a total of all competitions. It's like 165. So you can't say that he's a new player. He's 21, but he's not new. Like
I said, he's a terrible footballer. He's an awful footballer.
Well, Chelsea doesn't agree with you, and they're the ones that make the decisions. If you want to continue making the
wow, Chelsea doesn't agree with that. Not a proven point.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait, Alex. But Chelsea don't agree that Trevor Chalobah's a bad football player.
You mean the club that tried to sell him? Club that tried to sell him?
We're all going to have our own opinions on players, like whether we think they're good or garbage.
Oh my God! If you still have that opinion, Lewis, my opinion of you will decrease, and I have a high opinion of you.
Which one? My thoughts on Chalobah.
Oh God, yeah, you can't say he's good.
No, but Chelsea do. That's my point.
Who's better player? Hold on. Who's at what job is better? Is Garnacho better winger than Chalobah is a defender?
Chalobah's a better defender than Garnacho is a winger.
That should be a question. Yes, Chalobah is better defender.
So Miles you asked me a question and wouldn't let me answer. Thank you. Great.
Miles better.
So what? Do you think Garnacho's a better winger than Chalobah's a defender?
Garnacho doesn't lose his games.
He win us game. Hold on. Does he win us game?
That, Alex. We dropped points earlier this season because of Garnacho, so that's false.
We conceded because of him last game.
Lewis. And two.
We conceded the last game because of him. Yeah, that's false. Straight up false.
Lewis. Back post, guy's 6'5", and he can't head a fucking ball. Yeah, dude.
Lewis, everyone knows my thoughts on Chalobah. Can I answer that question?
Yeah, is it going to be a long answer?
That's cool. No, of course I'm going to be honest, Andrew.
No, I said long.
Chalobah is clear Garnacho as a player in terms of their respective positions. That's not even a conversation.
It's not even a conversation.
Not even close.
I'm someone, by the way, I detest Chalobah with every fiber of my being.
He does.
And he is superior to Garnacho. It's not a conversation. It's not a conversation.
No, he does. Yeah, I've been there. He does.
I detest. Bro, to a fact, bro, I created a slander name for Chalobah that fan base uses. I detest him with every fiber of my being, and he is superior to Garnacho in terms of their respective positions. It's to even have that be a conversation is brain dead. It's brain dead.
I will gladly be brain dead in your eyes then, because I don't really care what you have to say.
Well, you're not just brain dead in my eyes. You're brain dead in just about everyone else.
Yeah, no, you're just a crackhead. That's why, Carlito.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, Father, I smoke crack cocaine. You fucking twat. I mean, this is my fucking moron, Factor. God damn it. My God, calling me a crackhead.
Cry in a minute. It's gonna cry in a minute. cry in a minute. It's gonna cry in a minute.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Someone put Baby Huey in the corner, dude. I'm kind of tired of it. Please. Jesus Christ. Lewis, I got one more question for you, and then I'll go.
Hunter Biden.
No worries, brother.
No,
Please say.
thanks for having me on. Everybody else can do one, but you're the best.
I did nothing wrong.
Thank you, man.
What did Nathan do to you?
Yeah, to be fair, Nathan's
Wow.
not anything.
He offended us. Wow, what offended.
Andrew, I heard every fucking thing you said before I came on.
I know, I said it out loud.
You pretend to be my friend. But Lewis.
Oh, what's a question?
Lewis, all these people that left playback now are coming back to YouTube. Don't let them encroach on your turf, man. Don't let them encroach. But I got to ask you this because this one bothers me. It's not why Maresca is going to get sacked. Maresca is going to get sacked because of his mouth. But do you like the fact that he wants his wingers to be isolated and dribble outside backs one-on-one instead of looking for combinations?
Well, maybe if our wingers weren't so slow on the ball and they actually tried to move quicker and they actually had tech in possession, we wouldn't have those problems. Like when Esteval's on the ball, for example.
We have who we have.
We have wingers that are horrible dribblers, overtouch things, can barely get the ball out of their feet and make horrible decisions half the time.
But
that's their fault. And there are also some games where you do see the left back overlapping, for example. I've seen Cucurella overlap for Garnacho at times. I've seen him overlap for even Sancho last season.
Okay. But if you got to go with tactics based on who you have, right? Like you can't say, oh, because I want to do this, fuck the people that I have. If they can't do it, it's their fault, not mine for making them do something they can't do.
So maybe the sporting director shouldn't have brought bad dribblers.
I got you. Hey, I got you. But like, let's just stick to what we have right now. My question is, wouldn't you rather...
But that's the problem, bro, because those are who they're bringing.
Lewis, until we can do something about it, the point is moot. Now, we could be able to do something about it in what, 7 hours? Theoretically, right? But until then, just answer me this. Wouldn't you rather he changes things up a little bit and asks them to maybe play a little less stiff just based on who he has? Because this is now not about...
I would agree with this if I rated any of the wingers that we've got to bar Esteban, but I don't.
But Lewis, though, you're not really answering.
Remember when this question was asked Pochettino why he plays Chilwell with the left wing? And it was a different story. Same question was asked why Chilwell play left wing, why Pochettino play Chilwell left wing, Chilwell, whatever fuck. Remember when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah, back then wasn't addressed, but certain one.
Problem with these
No. Back then it wasn't addressed. Play with what you got.
Because
back then, manager is good. The same person that's saying, once you address those players that you have now and let them play differently, versus last year, he was using the same tune against a different thing. That's what it is.
Okay, well, remember when is the lowest form of conversation, and this is a different team, different expectations, different manager, different tactics. Pochettino didn't even have tactics. So, with Lewis, just with this, and I'll leave. And you guys can get back to yelling at each other and talking over each other. I just want to know, wouldn't you just change based on what you have, just for results? Not to say like, hey, I'm so proud of my tactics and fuck everybody else. I'm going to do what I want to do. No. Instead of that, say, hey, let's just change a couple things and change the expectations of the wingers and combine.
I thought he was asking a question
to get results. So I'm just wondering, like, what do you think of that?
I genuinely think like the wingers have just been poor, and that's been our biggest problem with them. It's not more about the way we utilize them; it's just they're poor. That's what I think it is.
No, Carlito might have a point. What profile of wingers do we have?
They're not dribblers. I mean, Esteval could dribble, but other than that, these guys are.
Okay, but what are they? Because even though you have a point of changing it a bit, but the way we play with our wingers, the system allows them to get consistent 1v1 opportunities with their fullback.
Yes, and
most of the time, because I notice this a lot, when Garnacho starts on the left, most of the opportunities are going through him.
Yes, definitely.
So how should we use our wingers then?
I would like a combination play between either the attacking mid or the forward around the outside back, or having overlaps with Cucurella. But instead, we're just sitting there, and everybody else is like standing there in the box, watching our wings take 5, 6, 7 seconds to try and beat one player while the defense is set for any type of cutback ball. And Pep does this at City, and we're doing it at our team, and I don't really like the football. That's really what I'm getting at. Is that I think it's stifling. I think everyone else is just going to stand there and watch one player go against another player for multiple seconds while everybody else stands there picking their butt. I don't get it.
That's why I got to move the ball.
Is that solely on the system, or is that also on personnel?
The manager's definitely telling them to do it.
Oh yeah, I think at times he's telling them to do it, but I also think at times we're just moving the ball too slow as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I've said all season that at times that we do. We were doing it last season in the Conference League games.
Yeah, dude. Like you've got Shield and Chalobah touching the ball.
With the amount of games that we've played, I've said I get us slowing down the tempo at times, but be in the lead.
Yeah.
Be in the lead and hold possession, then that's fine.
Yeah, it's just.
But then there's also other times where I just think, look, Garnacho's moving too slow with the ball. Gittins ain't trying to take anyone on. Neto's just struggling to control the ball. And then that's individual based. And that's what slows things down.
I hear that. Also individual mistakes, right? So that's sort of outside of managerial instruction. If a player's
Carlito, do you want the manager gone, right?
Oh yeah, for different reasons though.
Who would you replace him with?
I mean, I love Liam Senior. But if I'm looking at like who would I really want, it'd be De Zerbi. He's just not available.
There we go.
Okay, so no, but it's up to like your choice. You'd get De Zerbi.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Who do you think the directors, the ownership? Who do you think they will get to replace him?
De Zerbi's is not available. I think they really like him, but who do I think? I think it's the guy that's been groomed for this for 2.5 years.
Rossinier. Is Rossinier is he an upgrade on Maresca?
I think from an attitude and man management perspective, absolutely. You ever listen to this guy talk? He's unbelievable.
But that's not what I'm judging on. From a tactical perspective, is he better?
Maresca's pretty good at tactics, but not even gonna lie. Let's wait and see. I can't really answer that question, man, honestly.
That's
why I can't answer that question.
Vicious cycle once again.
Yep. Yeah, it is, Andrew. I really wish that the manager didn't open up his big fucking mouth.
I wish these directors knew how to sign players properly, but here we are.
Well, you know, honestly, Scott, you guys love that this dude had a go at his bosses, and yet you forget that this is still a job, and none of you, absolutely none of you, would go public against your companies and your bosses and talk shit, and then still expect to be employed. It's just still a job.
I would if I got like millions of pounds in compensation for getting.
Yeah,
I'm so good.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
That's so good.
But yeah, but like, yo,
that's the only incentive. You're right.
Yeah. But like, Maresca's
right
not some fucking working class hero, and he's not.
You're right in the normal world, but like in that type of world, it's not normal. So you
I
would
mean,
definitely.
Like, not praising his behavior is just. Ridiculous.
You would definitely do it if you get like £10 million for getting.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like if he didn't know what was going to happen next, he's a fool. And if he does,
no, this is where I won't like go like he knew the setup. He knew the setup when he joined, so I'm not going to have that. Like
yeah.
But I just think he looked better. You know what? I don't know if you agree with this. I think he would have looked better. I think he would. Obviously, it's the money thing why he didn't leave. But if he was principled, he would have left after they told him they're not going to get a centre back after Colwell got injured.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That would have been like. But of course, it's money, isn't it? So he's not going to leave all that money on the table. Do you know what I mean? And I don't blame him for that either. But he knew what he was coming into when. So I'm not having that as like I'm not going to give him leeway on that. No. But you know, he doesn't escape any criticism whatsoever because he's made mistakes this season.
Horrendous. I mean,
And Jacob's bomber. Maresca wasn't sick post Bournemouth. He chose not to attend the press
conference.
Knew this.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, why is he a bomber? Yeah, that's not right.
Pochettino got sacked during his live stream. He said he wasn't gonna get sacked. What a freaking
weird. Interesting he's jumping out with this. Maresca continues to be frustrated by aspects of the project affecting his independence to make decisions. and strategic elements don't always align with how he wants to manage the team. This led to the post-Everton comments, which have been brewing for some time. Said publicly he loves Chelsea as a club and its fan base and relishes the pressure of delivering results, but my understanding he's struggling to work within certain conditions. More on TalkSport.
Yeah, that's over.
know.
Lewis.
That's
Lewis.
hilarious.
That's over. All right, I'm going to go. Fatur, sorry for being an asshole. I apologize.
Fatur can't help that.
No, I'm apologizing for me being.
Oh, sorry.
Fatur, my bad, bud. My bad. All right, thanks, Lewis.
Happy New Year, bro. Take care.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, when pulls the sickie when he doesn't turn up to a press conference, it always seems a bit dodgy, no?
Yeah, I knew he wasn't ill. I didn't expect all this to drop out as well. Fuck.
Big breaking news. You know what I mean? Hey, guess what, guys? The guy you knew who wasn't ill wasn't actually ill.
Yeah, when Palmer stopped on toe.
There's my suit, bruv.
Listen, I
man,
think we've all got to admit.
See, remember, you see, this is the fraud always said that the manager has the smallest job in the teams. You remember that conversation with him? When Pochettino, oh my God, that's when Pochettino was there. He was so defending him, and they're like, and Pochettino had Pulisic.
Yeah. No, he didn't have Pulisic, did he?
Lots of the spamming.
I can't remember. No, but I think unless anyone's really, really that in dreamland, Maresca's going. It's just when.
Yeah, he's gone at the end of the season. I'll be honest.
Well, yeah, I think he might be gone sooner, Scott. I've really got to. I think if we get hammered at City by, and it's like which could happen.
By the way, if he goes mid-season, this season's a complete write-off because they'll go get an intro.
I will tell you one thing. If he does not start,
one thing, you know what
Chalaba,
mid-season second means, though.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Lewis, come on, Lewis, you gotta. I can't defend you, Lewis. I can't defend you as much, but I got a limit on that. Seriously, you're so
out as the last two times, man. Give me something. I'm fucking dying out here, man. I'm literally, I'm a corpse.
But Lewis, you're missing a big point, aren't you? If we win the Champions League, these guys stay on.
Oh shit!
Man,
run
me the champs. You think I can?
Shut up, Lewis. You fraud.
Run me the fucking champs.
You fraud.
I need to go.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. Wish you everybody Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Alex.
Happy New Year.
This season fucking sucks. Happy New Year, Alex.
Andrew, I was going to say,
hope everybody in the chat yelled and not yelled, cussed and not cussed. Seriously, from bottom of my heart, everybody. Hope you have a blessed next year, better than what we have this year.
Yeah, man.
You
too, Alex.
See you guys. Enjoy it.
Andrew, I don't necessarily know if he'll get sacked.
Hell, man.
Like, I genuinely think it could be almost like a Nuno thing with Marinakis, where it's just like they just sack him for
mutual consent.
No, not even that. Like, we could win a game and they could sack him. I think it'll come down to if he says anything else or his quote unquote attitude for like the rest of the
I wouldn't put it past him. Now I think he's got a new agent as well, right?
Jorge Mendes.
I wouldn't put it past him to look at his contract and see what like there's probably some like moral clauses or something in his contract, like what he can say and can't say. And I bet he's like looking at it.
Sounds like an NDA,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Skirt right to the edge of what he cannot say, but they won't be able to fire him because he hasn't actually said those words, right? So
true.
It's almost like a game of chicken, like he's daring them to sack him. Like that.
I remember when Poch was saying some mad shit in the press conference.
If it's something like that, we're gonna have a very dark fucking couple months ahead.
I already did.
Hey, Lewis, remember I said what Poch? They only sacked him because of him speaking out towards the end.
Yeah.
That'll be the only reason they get rid of Maresca, not because of, and that's the annoying thing. It's not because of how poor we've been the last 2 months or a month or whatever it is. It's because of him speaking out. That's why he's gonna go. The same reason why they got rid of Poch, because he spoke out, not because we didn't.
They just want a yes man, and
so all all this manager stuff people are doing of, oh, but we shouldn't get rid of Maresca, or we should sack him, or keep the same energy we had with Poch and stuff. All this manager in, manager out debates. I said this when we got rid of Poch. If the next guy's not a vast difference, if the next guy fails, my energy is just focused on the sporting directors and even the ownership. I don't care about managers now. I don't care what you'll sack him, you'll get Liam Rosenier, and then the fan base will turn on Rosenier as well. I don't care. I don't care about managers.
I still maintain.
I don't even necessarily even care about players, bro. I know what the problem is. We shouldn't be fighting. We all know what the problem is.
I know this isn't me absolving the ownership, because like they take their own blame, but I can still see us winning things and doing well if we simply keep the same owners and just change the sporting directors, because we have evidence in this league of terrible owners winning things at the top level because either the manager or the recruitment is just top tier. Like the Glazers have won. The Glazers have won shit. The Cronkies are first. They're not good owners. But they signed the right team. They signed the right team.
Terrible owners.
We're not getting rid of the owners regardless. So I agree, we need to tweak the model. But you're talking about winning shit. We just won 2 trophies last year. So
I mean winning serious shit, bro. Like,
what?
I mean winning serious stuff like UCLs and Premier League.
No, but okay, but you say Man United haven't won anything serious.
No, they did but they did under Sir Alex Ferguson with the Glazers in charge because they're elite manager. That's my point.
But this ownership won't get the Glazers.
There's nothing in the Alex Crook tweet bar that
they didn't hire Fergie. Fergie was already there.
That's cool. They still want things. And again,
they had, what's his name?
I look at even though they haven't won anything yet, they are well on their way to. I look at what Arsenal have done in terms of the Berta hire, right? The Cronkies suck. No one's going to tell me the Cronkies are good. Berta's come in and has done levels better with recruitment than Edu ever did. Levels better in 1 week.
Fine. But okay, so the Man United thing, again, the owners, the Glazers, but when they bought Man United, Fergie was already there. They didn't hire a world-class manager. They didn't hire a top manager. Jose was on the decline. They got Oli in. What's his name? Van Gaal was almost on the brink of retirement, basically. And the other guy, David Moyes. And now they have Amorim, who it's basically Ineos. Like, they've not hired a top manager. Yeah, Arsenal, yes, fine, fair enough. With the Berta's in, it's only his first season, so let's see how that pans out. But with us, they need to tweak the model, because all these, even if they want to do all this player bullshit, at least get an experienced manager that's going to win us more points. Because with how inexperienced and young Maresca is, he's going to make mistakes that will also cost us points.
Yeah.
So at least get the better manager that will help with these young players. That will make more sense. To me.
I can't wait till Michael Carrick takes us over on
You said, bro, it's going to be John Terry, bro. John Terry interim. I'm here for it.
Hey, Terry interim. Hey, listen, you know what? Vibes.
I'm not trying to
want real vibes. I hear it, man. Listen.
He can't.
Hey, I need John Terry to say Garnacho.
No, he can't. He's already been offered.
John Terry's going to say to Garnacho, if you fail to beat your man, I'll shag your missus. I can't wait for that.
No, he's already offered, bro.
But regardless, I'm going to head anyways. I've got a watch along to go to. Big up, everyone. And fuck the sporting directors and change the model, guys.
Grow up, prime grow up, bro.
Grow up. Wait, is this Klasra?
Yeah, Klasra. Big up, Klasra.
Hey, you know what? I wish I could stay. I need to go. I need to go.
Jesus, it's been a while.
Yeah, well, I hope everything's good, man.
Yeah, they let people out of hospitals.
Klasra, speak on why Cole should play in the 10.
Hey, be better than Gusto.
Well, he wouldn't be.
Big up, Klasra. What you made of Chelsea this year, man?
Nothing like what's the problem? There's no problem. Like 2-3 technical problems in this season. Like, what is the problem here? Like, what?
We've won 1 in our last 7, bro.
Yeah, 2-3. See, we went against who? Lampard. Remember that season when we spent so much money on a lot of players and then we couldn't do nothing?
Every season.
And we just went against Lampard. Like, Who is this guy? Maresca? What? It's not a big deal. Give me 2-3 months, and we're gonna be winning Champions League. Like, it's not a big problem. Like, we've got too many players. Like, what is the problem? Like, people are talking about these owners.
So you're Maresca in.
I don't care about Maresca in or Maresca out. I just want to sort out. I just want to sort out the team. I don't care about Maresca.
So you think the team? You think the squad building's a problem?
No.
What is the
I don't know. I don't know. Like, what is the problem? Like, why are people talking about like if it's the end of the world? Like, where's the end of the world?
I feel. So you're just happy with where Chelsea's at right now?
A lot of players are getting how much wages? Like, not even like 100,000, and we just won the Club World Cup, and then we won the Conference League, and we've got we beat Barcelona, right? What is the problem? Like, where's the problem? Like, I don't know. Like, and people are like fucking geeky people are coming on the stream and talking about we need to grab somebody's what you call tie. Like, we need to talk about the sporting directors. We need to talk about the owners. What the fuck, bro? Like, you're not on their level, are you?
Yeah, we ain't got the peas like that.
Can you not just watch football and like comment on the stuff on the pitch?
That would be nice for a change, to be fair.
I didn't expect this.
Like, what are they? They've got like it's a consortium. Like, they've got like they're buying players. Like, whatever players are getting recommended, and the player come in, and then they keep on talking shit about the players. Like, Giddiness played for Dortmund. Garnacho played for United.
For half a season, so you know.
What?
Garnacho
played for United. Garnacho was from actually their their academy.
And he was shit.
Liam Delap actually was really good. Like, he had this Shevchenko vibe.
Sorry?
Shevchenko?
Yeah, he had that vibe. He still has that vibe. Like, where's the problem? We've got defenders. We've got so many defenders. We've got keeper who's actually now doing well. We've got too many keepers also. Like, where's the problem? Like,
gonna leave.
Nah.
It's not good.
I don't know, like, what you expect? Like, you expect me to give, if I'm a player, you're giving me 80,000 euros, per week, and then you expect me to win everything? I'm not going to win everything, am I?
Diaz was getting 50,000.
Don't you want us to be at that point?
If you see the winning team, Arsenal, if you see the winning team, City, who they sign? A Cherky, and that what you call Reinders, and how much are they paying them? A lot of money, right? When I said we need to sign Cherky and we need to sign Reinders, when I said we need to sign Ousmane Dembele, pay them the money, pay 250 per week, then they're gonna be serious, because then they're gonna get used to that sort of money. And when you get used to that sort of a money, you want to do well, because 1 year you get that money, you want to do well. So you get second year, you get that sort of money. If you don't get that sort of money, then you can't pay your bills, can you? So they work hard, pay them money, bro. Like, Giddiness is
money,
bro. Premier League is full of Dortmund players, and they're legends. Giddiness is a good player. Garnacho is a good player.
Name them, please.
Everyone in Dortmund is everywhere. They've won Ballon d'Ors. Shut the fuck up. Listen, I don't understand. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem here? Like, is the game boring? Is the match boring, or what?
Yes, sometimes.
We suck. That's the issue.
Why do we suck? Like, do you analyze the matches properly?
Because we have a winger that can't beat their man. We have 3 wingers that can't beat their man once, including one from Dortmund who sucks.
We have a midfielder who does nothing all game apart from just like keep the ball for like 90 minutes. Does nothing at all. Like Enzo Fernandes, bro. I'm sick of watching him play football. Enzo Fernandes. We've got centre backs that are not good. We have a right back that played yesterday, left back yesterday, doesn't know how to defend the back post or defend on corners.
No.
Do I need to keep going, or do you get the gist of it now?
What position are we in?
5th with 5. No, 2 points. We're 2 points off of 4th, potentially 5, depending on how the result goes on Thursday.
It's not that bad then. Like we can sort this out. Like you want Maresca in, you want Maresca out. You can get a manager who will sort out.
I want these sporting directors out. That's what I want.
What is to do with the sporting director? We had either sporting director when there was Roman. What is to do with? You keep on talking about sporting director. We changed 3-4 sporting director already. Like there's nothing. What does sporting director do? They just sign players.
I agree with
Klaus.
When they get recommended.
They've signed shit players. That's what they've done.
What?
They've signed shit players. That's what they've done.
They do the deal. They don't they get recommendations, and that's what they do.
No,
they sign
players. Yes.
They're told to sign what players, and they go and they do the formalities. They do the documentations.
That's it. Former Manchester City academy director is not the one that's recommending these former academy players. No, City academy players. He's not the one doing that.
City academy. If you're signing players from City, they're developed, right? Some of them. What?
Bro, do I have to speak in Swahili?
You're not. Are you seriously still going on about the sporting director thing?
Genuine question. If I spoke in Klingon, would you understand me easier?
I don't know, like, what you're talking about. Like, what is the issue? Like, are you guys kind of like backing some players? Or what? You can literally see. You can literally see. We have legs. We have what we call arms. We don't have a stomach. We don't have a stomach. And this is something I told everybody 3 years ago. 3 years ago, everyone was dancing when we kind of like recommended these what we call players in the midfield. We don't have a stomach, and you expect Garnacho to dribble past every single player. You expect Giddins to dribble past every single player because they're getting passed from the defenders. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we are just 2-3 players away from actually being a good team.
Ted.
So wait, are you saying we don't have a midfield? Because I'm assuming by the stomach you mean the midfield because it's the centre.
We don't have. There's nothing in midfield. Like, right? There's nothing. There's defenders who's passing to wingers, and the wingers are running. Dribble. They're asked to dribble every single time. When they flop, you guys have a go at them. Like, what is this? What is this?
So, what's that mean about the midfield, though?
Giddins was the best Dortmund player in the start.
I kind of right with what Klaus was saying. I
talk about the
No, it's not even big about listen. Every big team does the possession in the midfield. Every big team. Okay, the system we are playing is because of Maresca, and we don't have a midfielders, right? If we get rid of the Maresca thingy, because Maresca, when he was at Leicester City, everybody, he won what you call their championship. Yeah, they still wanted him out because the guy who came on your stream, the Leicester fan, right? He told that they were sick of his play style. Maresca is a problem, right? You can get rid of him. It's not that big deal, right? Then you need to just get some midfielders. Like Arsenal have 7 midfielders. Even their midfielders are playing as a strikers. Without midfielder, without having a stomach, you can't do nothing. You want every single second Garnacho to run. You want every single second Stavo to run. You want Sarri system in Conte management, or you want Tuchel system. No, you want Sarri system in in City boots. I don't understand this thing. Like, you simply can change a manager, and you can bring 2-3 midfielders. Not even 2-3. Bring 4 or 5 midfielders who can hold the ball.
Got any stomachs?
Just bring them, and they're gonna be having a more ball possession. They're gonna give a pass to Garnacho, and they're gonna give a pass to Gittins, and they will do good. And Liam Delap and Yao Pedro. I was against Nicholas Jackson getting sold because he was good. Boy, it doesn't matter. He's gone. I mean, Liam Delap is there. Yao Pedro is there. You bring in what you call 2, 3, 4 midfielders, like the proper ones, pay them at least 200,000 euros, and it's sorted. Like, what is the big deal here? What are we crying for? Our keeper is doing much better now. Yeah, we've got a lot of defenders. I mean, even we've got we've got defenders in our academies. We've got Elise brother who can probably play for us. We've got 7-6 center backs in our academy. There's no problem. You don't need to sign defenders.
Academy, you know.
What? Are we going to do Livramento and are we going to do Lewis Hall and Livramento again? We're not going to do that. We've got everything sorted. Just bring in 3, 4 midfielders. Right. We don't need to come every single day talk same shit. Oh, Gittins is this. Garnacho is this. Augusto is this. Oh. I'm so sick of watching Reece James playing in the midfield. Why is he playing in the midfield? Play on your position. He's good at midfield because we don't have a midfield, right? Just play on your position. We can watch him on his
weekend.
What?
Shout out CB, man. Still rattled the shit out of me today. I won't.
Well, that's the thing, Cluster. Though he's post surgery on Reece James. Can he still bomb up and down the line? That's the thing, isn't it?
You need more hard work in midfield than on the right wing side.
We do.
Yeah, so he's doing fine.
He is.
Yeah. If he doesn't do it,
then injured. That's the problem. No depth in midfield.
Bro, they've been injured for all my fucking life.
That's true.
I've literally my 3 years that's gone. They've been injured all my life. Like when players are injured, you sign new players. Like and Lavia's not even in that much wages. He's getting 100, even not 80,000, right? He's not even getting that much money. So he can sit, he can relax at home. Whenever we need him, he come. It doesn't matter. But we do need midfielders. You need proper midfielders. You need something to hold on. There's nothing like defenders are doing the ball. They're holding the ball. It's not that bad, to be honest. Like, you sign 4 midfielders, pay them 100,000, 200,000, 250,000, and they do the job and it's done. The project is.
All they done, and then we're stuck with like Werner.
Bro, said sign 4 midfielders, each of them £250,000 a week. You know.
Last time we did that, we ended up.
Well, if only they had the ambition, Scott. That's the
fucking hell.
Like you can sign right now. From Bundesliga, you can sign midfielders. You can sign that Stuttgart guy, Stiller. You can sign Hoffenheim guy, Lyon. You can sign that young guy. If your policy is young, buy young and better players that are calm on ball. Lyon, he was in Basel and he came to Hoffenheim. He's just playing 16 games and look at Hoffenheim. They're 5th in Bundesliga. Like, you've got so much talent in Bundesliga. Buy them.
You are so ridiculous.
There's nothing wrong in our club. Like, we've got like players on 50, 60,000 euro a week, and they're playing every single week.
Right, with that in mind, I want to run through the super chats quickly. Go Emma, we did read this. Do you think seeing an 18-year-old Brazilian fetus cook both wings help Garbacho and shit to find shame? No, I just want to find successful take-ons. But big up, though. Can we appeal that Caicedo yellow card?
No, we can't.
You can't appeal yellow cards. Sorry.
No.
But big up. Bring me Cesc Fabregas, a man who knows ball, says A.
He's too young. Cesc Fabregas is too young. He's too young.
Who would you
I've just heard like a guy came and he's talking about De Zerbi again. What is his obsession with De Zerbi?
Who would you get as manager, Glasner?
I wouldn't mind Glasner. I wouldn't mind what we call Christian Ilzer from Hoffenheim. I wouldn't mind them.
What's your obsession with like German and
the people keep on saying, bro. Like the ownership can be ambitious. We've been hiring yes man. We can hire a no man too. It's not a big deal. Like just sort out the we've literally buy a lot of players and we have sold them also on profit. So the problem is the most popular transfer window we had with this ownership when we were the most happiest. They are not growing up. Casado, Lavia, and then before that Enzo thingy, we bought them, right? They were misfit. Casado, I love that Casado is an amazing player, but I don't want him to be compared with the Makelele or Kante, because they were proper European African players who had 3-4 Premiership leagues, right? And then they were at that level. And we are giving simply Casado that sort of a status. He doesn't deserve it. Like one season, what did we do with him? We're not going to go to that level with Casado yet, because Casado is a good tackler. He's a good tackler. Garnacho and Gittins are wingers. Yeah, big deal. They're not fucking God. If Garnacho, Gittins, and Gustavo are not working out, okay, you can get new wingers. Wingers are wingers. Like wingers are everywhere. Every club are creating 100 million wingers. Semenyo, the midfield sort of a winger, he's getting price tag for about. He's been quoted like 100 million. You can create wingers. Like these are basic things. It's not like end of the world. Like people are saying it's end of the world.
Just quickly, I gotta read this. Understand Maresca and Chelsea are currently not on speaking terms, particularly with Igbali. Maresca is fed up of being questioned and being told to explain himself on a footballing level. Shareholders are demanding results, while certain players are bemused by lack of game time and tactical decisions. Liam Racina, Iraola. Wait, there's a bit more. Racina, Iraola, and Glasner are some names that are well liked, while Igbali is once again keen on De Zerbi.
He's not last in the season, guys. We just got to accept that. He's done.
Yeah, this is
the nail, bro. This is the nail, right? This is.
He's probably gone by
January. Real brother.
End of January.
As soon as you add the players, as soon as you add the players into it, they added the players into it. They added the players into it now as well. So he's done. It's just a matter of time, guys.
Yeah,
it's really once they add the players into it, that's it.
So shit.
Yeah, it's done.
Bro, we can fire Maresca tomorrow. Like, who the fuck is Maresca, bro?
Iraola. All right, man.
Bro, who the fuck is Maresca, bro? Like, what is he? Like, nothing.
Iraola hasn't won in 10 games with Bournemouth.
That's jokes.
There's some long throws. Hey.
Glasner is complaining that Crystal Palace don't buy him the right type of players.
Yep. They're all going to come in.
But he has a CV to back him up. The thing with Glasner is he's not a yes man. He's not a no man. He's in the middle. Like he can listen to critiques from the or what? What? He's not a yes man. He's not a no man. Like he is in the middle. Like
he's the man.
He's a normal man. Yeah, he can take the critique, bro. I think Hoffenheim manager is a good one. He won the what you call Austrian Bundesliga with Sturm Graz, and he's doing really well. His style of football is.
Wouldn't he be lined up for the Bayern one or the Dortmund one?
Which one?
The Hoffenheim. You said Hoffenheim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't he be linked more like? I'm being stereotypical, of course, but wouldn't he like be linked to maybe the Dortmund one soon?
He's just 1 year in the job with Hoffenheim.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just but they like to hire young coaches, don't they, Dortmund? So
you like young girls, right?
What a question! What a question!
I like women, bro.
Right, big up Sultan saying, I'm going to be real, we should have folded when Roman left. We are not Chelsea anymore, it's a new Arsenal. Another yes man incoming. Let me know if a protest against will happen. Other than that, all is a waste of time. Actually, you never know, because if we sack Maresca and it don't work out, you probably will see a protest before the end of the season.
Oh, listen. Listen. If you're doing the protest, have one clear fucking message. All right,
Yep.
not 7 or 8 like
Yeah.
it was at the last
Yeah,
one.
good luck with this
And make
inverted
it-
fan base.
And make it continue, even if you win games. You want to know what's even better than a protest and like 200 of you outside before a game. Either show up late to the game or leave early from the game, no matter what the scoreline is. Have you got the balls to do that?
Yeah, like the 15-minute entry
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Have you got the balls?
I think AC Milan do that.
Have you got the balls to sneak in banners as well that have like obviously not offensive messages, but actually have your message across? You know, like change the model or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Have you got the
Are
balls
they even
to do that?
fans? Like the people that go in the protest, are they even fans? Are they even fans? Like people are saying, "Oh, protest," and what they're talking about, like, "Oh, don't buy the merch." Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, go watch the games, enjoy the games. Like, what are we talking here? Are these people not enjoying the games or what?
Clarissa, are you slow? Like, genuine question.
I don't know, like, what is happening?
He doesn't know.
That's a yes. Okay, cool. Thank you for answering my question, bro. Thank you. Carry on.
Right, a big up Sultan, though.
Maybe I'm living with the proper Chelsea fans.
Yo, big up Bob Smoke saying Klasref on stream is a recession indicator. No, he's not, man. Shout out to big up, bro. Big up,
bro. Listen. Give me 1 month, 2 months, yeah. We forced Lampard out. He was a legend. What is Maresca? What is this? We can do this, bro. 1 and 2 months. We come here. This is for me a pub. This is for me a canteen, right? We come here. We talk about football. We sort this club out. Like it's not a big deal, is it?
No, you're right.
It's not. Do you get me, Andrew? Like it's not a big deal.
I totally get. We're on the same.
You come here, you give your views, you tell who's a good player, who's a bad player, what's wrong on the pitch. We talk about football, we sort it out. People gonna listen to us, and we're gonna sort this out. Like it's not a big deal.
Just go on with your day job and enjoy your life, isn't it?
Yeah, come here, discuss about football, like talk about, bring everyone in. This is a pub for me, bro. Like everyone comes here, like anyone can come here.
Some coke and hire a hooker afterwards. That's what you do.
Bro,
big up MNG Blue saying we need an experienced manager for inexperienced players. If not, change the model. Don't take the job if you can't manage what the club gives you. Maresca out. First of all, I hope you didn't say you didn't like the window in the summer. I'll just say that. But big up. Big up to Ian saying Maresca should just leave. He deserves better. He made us world champions. Don't forget, I hope those pricks above know what they are doing. Fucking dicks. Well, Don't bring me another project manager, but you will bring me another project manager. I already know that, but I already said one of the only ways I'd take Maresca going is if you bring me a proven winner, and I doubt we're going to do that.
Don't get your hopes up, people. I can't wait till that proper list comes out. Remember after Bots went? That list that we were all thinking, oh, who's going to be on the list?
Yeah, I was saying, I want Hansi Flick. An hour, no Flick. Oh, Tuchel would be nice. No Tuchel.
Kieran McKenna, Maresca.
Thomas Frank might be out of a job soon.
Oh,
no, I don't want Frank. I don't want Frank.
I'm sure Chelsea appreciated him.
No, this time we're gonna sign someone like Tuchel level, like the big guy. We're gonna do the big guy thingy this time.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
Yeah,
I'll wait for that.
No, that list I'm looking at don't sound too great.
Excited, yeah.
I'm just gonna suggest one thing to directors and the people who are recommending the signings, right?
Yeah.
Just make our team a bit more kind of like different. Like, yeah, I don't mind South American players. I don't mind them.
Right.
I love them. I just want a bit like I would love to have some German thing inside. Like, do you get me? Like, have England, give like Declan Rice also in there.
A German Declan Rice.
Yeah, something like that. Do you get me? Like, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah,
like,
Ricing or something.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez. Everyone's getting sick of Enzo Fernandez now.
Yeah. No.
Big up to Ian. Big up MNG Blue as well, who says, fuck Bundesliga. No one defends in that league. Known for being very end-to-end. And also big up to Brabsy saying, Klasref is right. Just enjoy the atmosphere, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Thomas is not even great at the bridge bar.
Do
Big
yourself.
games.
Bro, like, what can... I mean, the good thing is with this system, at least the defenders we were talking about, oh, they're shit. At least they're getting more playtime. And the keeper, who was literally shit, he's now being recognized like he's not that shit. Do you get me? Like, the defense and the keeper has been sorted. Now the problem is in the midfield. Like, there's no midfield actually. There's nothing, right? The wingers are given a responsibility direct from the back, and they can't do it because they're not machines. We're not. They're humans. Like, do you get me? Like, everyone's human. We're not machines. So, yeah, we can't. Yeah, they can't just go like. You give this team to Ronaldo, Messi, they're gonna struggle.
No, they're not.
Are you sure? Like,
No,
do you know Messi had Iniesta, Xavi, Basket playing with him. You know, Ronaldo had all the best midfielders playing with him, like Modric, all those sort of. Who do Gittins have? Like, do you get me?
The German midfielder.
Are you trying to compare Gittins to Ronaldo and Messi? Jesus.
I'm just saying, if Ronaldo and Messi had that sort of help, right? And Gittins and Garnacho and Madueke and Jadon Sancho and all those players, like the wingers we keep on signing, they had no help. Do you get me?
Yeah.
No, not really, but carry on.
Yeah, I get him. I know. It's the pub talk. That's what it is right there.
Casado, I don't really rate Casado like McLean.
I need to go out for New Year's. Big up every single one of you that's locked in, though. It's been real. I hope everybody has a lovely New Year. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. And yeah, let's hope 2026 is a better year. There's been
New manager. Bring everyone in, bro. In 2026, bring everyone in. Everyone's welcome, bro.